gave the mass immune to was the only one dealing damage. So every fight after carry was that character was that character on the back line. The red mage would cast wall on themselves and then cast temper on them because they had my only ribbon and the rest of my best armor, and they would just attack every turn. Or if it was a physical fight like Kraken, they would cast ruse with the staff 3 times.
Right.
And other people were like dumping potions into them actually a couple of times. It was fun.
I was hoping that rolled right because like I didn't have to change it much from the last update they did, but it's always a pain in the ass, and I always end up having to roll like 2 or 3 seeds before I get it right. Seemingly. All right, I got my I'm live and my link's there for Dan, and I need to copy this for Let's Racing Time and the Free Enterprise community.
Okay.
Okay.
I spilled my fucking glass full of... It was not only a waste of good liquor, it got all over my nice printed desk mat, so...
that's shitty.
It's currently sitting in the tub. I did one rinse of it with some detergent. It's currently sitting in there with some detergent on it, and I'm giving it about 10 minutes, and then I'll go in and rinse it off and hang it up to dry.
Yeah, that'll be good. Those clean off real good.
Yeah, but it's just, it's just like a whole cup of the buffalo juice.
Oh, that sucks. That's not easy to get either.
I saw it at Wegmans today, and I didn't buy it. It's like, well, I still have half a bottle in the fridge. I'm going to make that more of a quarter of a bottle now.
Am I remembering right that Ablan has weapons, armor, and item NPCs? Sorry, my notes sheet apparently got reverted a couple versions. Yes, so I should actually check this in. I'm actually going to make this a repository right now.
Yes, it has items, weapons, and armor.
Yeah, it's from before. This is from the last revision of this sheet I did when I forgot to put a plan on it. Somehow. I don't know how.
Okay.
All right, now it's in Git. Now I'll never lose it.
Oh, you forgot to modify the character pool. Like, so you've got it straight up. You've got, so like, all you'd have to do with that is...
when Destil pulled it, he didn't...
Yeah, somehow copy-pasting the seed string did it. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, did you want to change any other thing? Because
all the other changes are in there.
Because we can roll another... It would take 2 seconds to just post another seed.
Is everyone okay with that?
I mean, I can come back and run this one later. It just got me one where... Because cannot start with Cecil. Cannot start...
Well, no, cannot start. I'm restricting. Which should mean that I think they're blocked behind some sort of progression flag usually. But you can maybe... I don't think you can start with them. I don't know what the requirement is to get them.
Okay, let me look.
I'll just load up the seed and see.
You've got randomized characters relaxed on there.
Yeah, that should allow for edges. I just...
if it's just low pro... let me actually load the thing.
Like, I went in and pasted... I actually fixed up crystal percent to make sure, because lately we had the old flags in there where it still couldn't start with Eddie, but I've been changing it to allow Eddies, but not Tellas or Sids.
The one thing that I saw when I loaded it that struck me as surprising was that back row wasn't enabled, but item duplication was?
That string flag you might have been was an old one.
Okay.
The one that I have pasted in there that should be used is one that says current flag set crystal percent.
That's what I started from when I made this, but I just went through all the settings.
Well, I mean, whatever I pasted in there now should be okay.
All right, well, let me see about making a new seed then.
I may be overlooking, but I'm not seeing a way to restrict characters.
It's under, it's right way up at the top. It's characters, the very last thing, specify restricted.
Well, I see specify available characters, but all it has is only include specific characters and exclude
Here we go.
specific
This works.
characters.
Yeah, I've got new seed now that does it.
Where is it
I'm just
at?
looking at- Give me a second. And then you. There. And I download it, and then I put it in my ROMs folder.
Okay, it's again. Right. Downloads. Cut.
There we go. That's a non-restricted character.
Cut. Paste.
All right, new seed. Everybody, make sure you get it. I'll leave you this flag as soon as I finish renaming. We're looking at Shield Claw Potion Key.
Copy.
That's nice too, because the last seed had a lot of duplicate objectives from like the one we ran last time. Actually, like 3 of those.
I got. No, this must be wrong.
Alter 4 objectives. Characters not guaranteed to appear. Yeah, that one's a good one on there. Specify Okay, so these will be in. So the main 5 will be in.
Be harder to get.
Yeah.
Whatever that means under the current routing, I'm not sure.
Okay. See, I don't know why I wasn't seeing specify restrict. I guess because why would it's because randomized characters. Okay. But does that's going to mean that you can hold up. Randomized key items, mixed damage source, moon boss, trap chest, no free item. Okay, yeah, no free characters must override what randomized character means. What's it? Because it's saying, yeah, you'll encounter this. Yeah, that's got to be fine. It's got to just over. It's got to be like a contract thing where the lower thing overrides the upper one. Oh, this is only 20% chess. This is even less. Okay.
Wait, do we have free characters? That would be weird.
No. We shouldn't.
Okay, good.
It's still no free characters, so randomized characters does something different than the setting we use than randomized relaxed.
Okay.
But
the starting kits I got on my test rolls were spicy.
But no free no free characters should override the randomized character thing.
Chests, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yep. Because I know no one else would play if I put it to 0.
Yeah, we're lucky he agreed to even do that.
Destil, I was just about to say, Destil is slowly tricking you guys into like no chests.
I played it.
I
I didn't like it. Oh, we ended up with a mop. Okay.
Yeah, that was like the one thing I wasn't sure if I was going to allow the mop or not, but I love
the
mop.
mobs, but the mob
Mop's super fun.
Yeah, the mob's fun because he can. Remember, he doesn't have any of his good equipment on him. Okay.
Yeah. But the other thing to note. Okay, here. The 3 test seeds I ran with these kits included an Artemis bow and mute arrows, a samurai bow and darkness arrows, and another Artemis bow and some mid-game arrow.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. The last one me and Dan played, we rolled a really good starting weapon.
And there's two other random pieces in this, or there's two other fixed pieces in the starting kit. It's a little bit less generous, but you get the Star Veil. Oh, it's also forcing you to go to a Bland first if you want. Is the rest of the starting kit.
Is that what? So, obviously the the kit archer is the bow.
The archer is a tier 5, 6, or 7 bow and some arrows. The trap is 3 HG2s and 3 of the mute item.
3 HG2s. Oh,
Hourglass 2s.
Yeah. And what is kata?
That's like for their stupid, impossible, hard setting. That's basically the minimal starting kit that gives you life potions and star veils.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So be judicious with both of those.
Well, I'm ready to go. I couldn't get the auto tracking working, sadly. That never works for me.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
I've never used no.
Yeah, I'm
good to go.
I'm good to go whenever Dan goes live.
Yep. Oh, Dan's got his thing it's off. Yep.
I still have to. No, well, not just that. I haven't even loaded up OBS yet. Oh, they put up the Strange New Worlds Lower Decks crossover today, and it ruled.
Oh wait, what? When? Where?
Well, so they played it at Comic-Con, and
Oh,
because
okay.
they played it at Comic-Con, they took pity on the rest of us mortals, and they just put it up like I watched it. They put it up at 7 Eastern time. I literally watched it before this. It's the best Star Trek I've watched in 25 years.
I'm gonna when Erica gets home from being out of town, we're gonna have to watch this. She's been like just every week. It's like, oh, it wasn't the crossover episode. Oh, it wasn't the crossover. That's literally.
I mean, they've all been really good.
The first thing she said after every Strange New Worlds episode.
I mean, they've all been really good.
Yeah, Strange New Worlds great this season.
But this one rules.
Okay. I think I like that Mombaz is becoming a bit more of a character, but I do think Action Doctor in the first episode was a little silly. But other than that, new season's great.
I'm trying to
love Strange New Worlds. I haven't watched any of the new season yet.
It's really good.
Yeah. I have one other criticism, but it's a spoiler, so I won't say it.
Yep.
I feel like Dan just immediately knows what you're going to say.
I was like, Dan's seen it. The only one of y'all, it sounds like, or Treble said he had.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it.
But he hadn't seen it yet.
I need to go back and watch Discovery because I haven't watched like any of that.
Erica just did that. We just finished watching season 2. Because she needed something to be able to turn her brain off with now that she has a job again. Season 2 was better than I remember. Season 1 was about as good as I remember, which is eh.
Oh, 2 more.
Oh, I'm so fucking tired of.
You having the same problem that you keep having?
Yep, because I don't want to have to do the OBS dance that Raz does when he switches from different OBS Studio profile, so I use Streamlabs for Let's Racing Time and regular OBS for my stuff. And I'm getting real fucking tired of these these browser source crashes.
I mean, just think about it this way. Even in Star Trek, the technology doesn't work most of the time. Could be worse. You could have been sucked into Final Fantasy, forced to be Edward. That's a plot of like a Star Trek episode, isn't it?
I mean,
There's multiple episodes where
it's one of those, if
I
you
think
know,
one of
you
my
know.
favorite- I think one of my favorite jokes on Lower Decks is when they ask if are the holodeck safety protocols even they're on, and Dr. Tan's like, eh, yeah, so good.
Well, it's because Dr. Tiana has a death wish.
There.
I love her.
Fucking controller. Okay, trade away the pink tail, defeat the boss of Lower Babil, wake Yang with the pan, unlock the sewer with the Baron key, defeat the mist. I like that. That's a no gimmies on that one. Because Lower Babil sucks.
What do you mean? That's Lower Red Bill's fine. The only thing
Which
that's
one's
annoying
lower?
about it
I
is
get them
sometimes you can't
backwards.
pull
Lower
through it.
is lower the tower. I get them.
Yeah.
I get them upside down every time.
No, lower's fine.
Okay, lower's
Lower's
not
not
bad.
bad.
Okay, I was thinking of Upper Babil.
Yeah, upper's annoying.
Upper sucks.
Lower's bad.
Yeah.
Because of that, we're now going to have a hook seed. Thank you.
Oh, I did look. You can totally
that's
just say
much better.
hook or magma key, Bob.
That is.
In the flag settings.
I know, but like not knowing is half the fun.
Oh no, yeah, it's just Bob wanted to practice hook seeds.
Yeah, I noticed that. Right, I did. I wanted to practice some that were some early underground access because I don't have routing for that. It throws me off really badly every time. Like I'm way too procedural or deliberate, maybe in my normal routing for a crystal percent seed. It's a little different with Monster Mash, but
I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna stick with what I have been doing, which is just follow the loose, as close as I can to like the loose order of events of the game.
that's more or less how I do it. Like when we first started playing, I just came out. I sat down and came up with a routing based on bosses I should be able to beat early, and I've stuck with it for so long. It's just kind of there now.
We gotta find the D-mist. Right away, the pink tab.
Wait, Bob, did you do that hook seed I posted the other day? Or
No,
was it
we
just
were
Bob?
talking about doing it tonight. Me and Dan were talking about doing it tonight, but since you rolled a new one, we just
Oh,
rolled
that's what
it.
you meant by my seed. Okay, I was gonna be like, oh, I'd already played that one.
Yeah,
See,
no,
I thought you meant
I
that
may
I
do.
was gonna get to roll the seed.
I
Sorry.
thought about doing it Friday, but I ended up playing Elden Ring and I was tired and didn't have the mental capacity to try to do the thinking it would have required. I may run it tomorrow night. I need to run that one. I've got it there as a backup. My problem is I never should have started playing Elden Ring because now I know I'm going to be hooked on it. So.
Yeah, I got some other stuff I want to play before I start it, because that's the same exact reason.
I'm already hooked on it, but I was like, my brother started playing it, and I'm like, I can't help it anymore. I got to. And my only real mistake I've made with it so far is that I can't get it out of. It's not Dark Souls. It feels so much like Dark Souls, but it's not Dark Souls. It's like they added stuff from Sekiro and from Bloodborne in it. It's like they took all their games and took what worked in them and rolled it all into this one. So I have to, like, I want to do my Dark Souls strategies on it, and they don't completely work. Like, it's different. It's fun. I'm really, really enjoying it. Like, it's a beautiful game. It's a cool game. I've got preconceived notions in my head that I'm having to fight, if that makes sense.
Yep. Yeah, I wanna finish.
Yes,
16.
I've also played Final Fantasy IV 3D.
Hmm.
I want to finish 16, and I want to go back and get at least all of the shrines in Zelda. I might pick up Dark Souls.
Yeah, I want to play it. I stopped.
Once I realized a couple of things about the way the world works, I really enjoyed finding all the shrines.
The
Tears or breath?
Tears.
lost it during that one. The stream I was watching of 16 quit playing it, or hasn't finished the last 2 sessions of it, so he stopped short of actually beating it. Got about 80% through the plot. So I don't think I'm going to watch any more of it. I think I'm not going to remember what I saw of it by the time I play it, and playing it's still completely different than watching it. So when it comes out, I won't know how it ends.
I think I'm halfway through according to what the PlayStation UI says.
All I'll say is there's one fight in it towards the end, and it's it's a telegraph. You know you're going to eventually have to do it. But it's one of the best cinematic boss fights I've ever seen in any video game ever. It's incredible.
That's
like,
I mean,
yeah.
Oh,
like,
16 does the
I hate to interrupt.
Yeah.
I pushed the button. I'm going to go do that quick rinse, and I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yep.
But 16 definitely has the set piece down. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would say 16 has the best set pieces of definitely any Final Fantasy game. Like, it blows absolutely every other set piece in the series out of the water.
I think it might, honest to God, be the best incarnation of summons, eidolons, icons, whatever you want to call them, that they've ever done. Like, it just it fits so organically in the lore of the game. They look so cool, and they feel awesome.
So like, this isn't a spoiler, but it's it is kind of funny to me that they just went with the plot of Final Fantasy VII again.
I don't really
I
feel
still have
that.
to laugh that they threw some of Garula's music from 14 in there.
Yeah. Do you want me to like make that case, Bob?
Not really, because if you've beat it, then you know stuff I don't know.
No, it's like basically up until the point which you get, I would say, the end of Act 1, which, like, the end of, like, not because the prologue is the stuff it's the demos, the stuff that was in the demo.
Yeah, I've seen up to the Bahamut fight, so I've seen about 75 to 80% of the story.
So I'm talking like, okay, so this is the stuff like Cid's plan and all that other stuff. You have.
Yeah, I've seen. That's like, I'm like mutzing around in the world after all of that happened.
Yeah, Cid's plans to destroy all the crystals because the blight. The crystals are causing the blight.
Right.
And
Mako.
Yeah, Mako. Well, yeah, which I mean, it's not the same to me, but I see your point.
You have an evil empire / corporation that is controlling a natural resource that people are clinging to.
Yeah, but in this case,
even though it is destroying the world.
Yeah.
And you are a ragtag group of freedom fighters / terrorists, right?
Yeah, I mean, you are.
Who are going and destroying the sources of the energy. It's Final Fantasy VII.
I think that's a. I think it's a
That's
a reductive. That's a very reductive. Little bit of a cherry picking version of it. But I see in general not reductive. It's an extremely generalized idea of the plot. It doesn't work as a one-to-one comparison, but I concede your point.
Like, everything to do with the crystals works as a one-to-one comparison. You literally just sub out Mako reactor for crystal.
But it's not the same thing, because it's one corporation that's using a natural resource. This one, you don't even know that it's a natural resource. Like, that's the differences. They're not, even to the point I'm at, they really don't know what the crystal is. They just know that it's causing problems. And honestly, like, the part I've seen, like, Clive and them, they really don't know that just killing all the crystals is going to stop the blight. They're just hoping that it is.
Well, they actually do explain that in the side lore there.
Uh-huh.
It's got to do with Cid it like secondary powers for Sid.
Okay, well, there's a whole yeah, and see, understand too. Like, there's a whole there's a whole lot of plot exposition in all that stuff you can read that obviously I haven't read because the guy's not
really,
taking his
like
time.
nothing. Like the thing is like so.
There's a good bit that made the plot make more
great,
sense.
Okay.
No, that is a great system that does
Uh-huh.
not need to be in 16. 16 is such a straightforward story. It needed to be in 13.
I think well, any cohesive story and any actual dungeons or level design needed to be in 13, but
So
13 just batshit insane, run through a corridor. I hope you like the battle system because that's all you're gonna get out of this game.
Yeah, I really like the battle system actually.
Well, and everybody that loves 13 loves the battle system.
I
So
mean, 16
Alright.
is just go
I
ahead.
don't want to interrupt this Final Fantasy 16
Mhm.
talk. You can continue it after we start, but we have to get rolling.
yeah.
Yep.
Fuck up chat. Says Dan, and then it goes complete
Yeah.
silent, radio silence.
No, I
Mhm.
had to change the timer to 4-player timer. Okay. Hey everybody, and welcome to Saturday Night Let's Racing Time. This is a very fast introduction. I'm doing my best impression of the Micro Machines, man. This is Kafka Floyd, your host, and we're playing Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise. I'm drinking Worcester Stone Polar Seltzer. We got Ginger Lime Mule, and I have a cup here of Buffalo Trace bourbon cream drink that I already wasted a cup on, but we got a nice cup, new cup now, and everything is good. Let's go and introduce everybody and get started. I'm your host, Kafka Floyd. In the upper right-hand corner of the Quadra Force, he's been from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma. He's been from Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. He's everybody's favorite Destil.
Destil, water, done.
Next, in the lower right-hand corner of the Quadra Force, if you're going to stream in Texas, you got to have a treble in the band. He's everybody's favorite treble.
Treble, Dr. Pepper, done.
And last but not least, in the lower left-hand corner of the Quadra Force, he's the man that Molly Hedges says shouldn't introduce this game too long. He's the whiskey man, Mr. Bob the Elder.
Oh, Dan's killing me. I have my own. I have a take on a New Orleans old fashioned that I'm drinking, and I have some scotch as my backup.
You can tell us about that New Orleans old fashioned as soon as I hit the start button.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing Destil flags tonight, which will be interesting. He's taken a little bit of mercy on us and given us a few percentage of chests. So we'll see how well this goes. I've got
You get the 10 for free, but the second 10% is just because I feel nice today.
All right. Anyway,
That's
I've
good.
got stream going. I've got that going. I've got controller ready. Get your A buttons ready. You've got the timer. I'll count us down in 3, 2, 1, go, and we'll be off. Counting down in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, who is joining Fusoya tonight?
Did you hear me cough just now?
No,
No.
I did not.
Oh, good, great,
That's
wonderful.
probably pretty good.
The Baron key.
Well, that gave us a free. Unfortunately, that gave us a free objective. I hate it when it does that.
Nothing you can do about that.
That's.
That's just the way the game rolls.
You set up 4 out of 5 objectives. You get 3 really easy, and the last one is always.
That is usually how it works. Monster Mash is the same way. The first 6 bosses are usually just a joke to try to get. Okay, so this is a Duke going old fashioned. I thought, what would be an old fashioned. So it's 2 ounces of Sazerac rye, which is a quintessential New Orleans one. An ounce of sweet vermouth. Hour ago, like I made one last night and I didn't have enough. It wasn't sweet enough, so I doubled the orgeat that I used, and I added the vermouth, and that's made a huge difference. This is actually quite good.
Nice.
We're just gonna put everybody in the back row, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't look at what they had equipped. You're putting everybody in the back row. Sid's must have a bow or something equipped. Mutant Archer. Okay, that happened the other day.
Yep.
Well, check your starting kits.
Rod.
I've been playing a few Seeds of Career Day, and
is that any good yet?
It's a lot better than it was.
That wouldn't be hard.
The only problem is like Neo X Death is still just not a good final boss for a randomizer, but you could just turn him off.
Oh, neat. What's the final boss if you do that?
I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I did one more seed just to see if it was like, is this a thing that I do want to turn off? And the answer is yes. Yes, I do.
What do you fight instead? Oh, you said you don't know.
They roll what it sounds like happens is they just replace him with a goblin. and then they roll another boss into the Neo X Death spot.
Okay. That's cute. Capture the goblin, use it for flare.
The mop actually rolled with a decent starting
he started
blood
with ice
magic
too.
spell. Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yep.
That's like starting with a Palom who's already survived a fight.
Yeah, seriously.
And a cure too.
Yep. That ice 2 kills things too fast for cure 2 to be relevant yet.
Yeah, float's not a bad thing to have either.
But the thing I was gonna say is, they automatically start you with dash, and then when you hold the B button down, you dash 4 times speed. So it's like it's Sanic speed. Yep. It's too fast.
That's hilarious.
You gotta go fast, but too fast for trouble.
Does he know exit?
No. Unfortunately.
Be nice if...
I don't mind rolling this boss in this fight.
We're gonna try and kill everybody. Try to get
That
all the
is
EXP from this fight.
There we go. So remember, your hero gets XP whether he's dead or not.
Right, but I want... Like... This is a fight where... you can miss out on the experience, and I didn't. I don't miss out on anything. Haha!
God.
Get arrowed, loser.
Got one boss on the checklist, so...
Oh, I didn't look at what magic he got.
Bosses.
Okay, nothing useful.
Oh, we actually started with the Baron Key. I gotta remember to...
Yeah, I went ahead and did the objective just so I don't forget about it.
Ooh, if I did that, I would forget to actually go in there.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't do any of the bosses. You know, I just ran in and got the treasure real quick and then went ahead and unlocked it. Otherwise, I'll forget that I have the Baron Key.
Stingy chests.
Oh, I found more chests than I found in some of the 30 or 40 or whatever we're running these days.
Yeah, we tend to be rolling a lot of
I think you do
a lot of Siegfrieding on the overworld here lately. Power rune. That's good to remember those rune rings.
All right. I need to remember which twin is which.
Good twin.
Palom is green.
That's good. That's better twin. Yeah, the one in Baron Inn is better twin. That's Palom. The red jumpsuit with the green cape is Porum. Lesser twin.
This will be on the test.
I've failed that test every single time.
That's...
But that's okay.
I didn't look. Did it throw any tents in the starting equipment?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't see any.
Nope.
That's a problem.
Yeah, I think that is one thing I might want to change next time I do this.
Yeah, that basic starter kit with the tents. And
Yeah, I forgot that the tents are
God
part of
dang
that. That is definitely something. If I had noticed, I would have gone back to the basic starter.
$20 GP. Oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Wow, this is ridiculous. Okay, we're resetting that. Can't believe I'm turning battle speed down, but that was getting 45 attacks per turn. Literally 4 attacks before one of my character could go per turn per one, so like 16 attacks altogether before I got two character turns in.
Oh, that's nice.
All right. I will go recruit.
Jesus, really? All right, I guess we're just coming back to that fight. That's retarded that I'm having to do that, but okay.
I mean, I don't say it enough, but the spell effects in this game are excellent.
Yeah.
I think the big thing is I got the sound effects down, right?
Yeah.
I remember like the first time I got to see the level the 3-level spells, like how cool that
Yep.
was, you know.
Yeah, they're really good. They're all really, really good. I think that's actually the thing I most dislike in the Pixel Remaster, and I'm glad they fixed it to some degree in 6.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but 1 through 5 just don't.
Yeah,
don't
6
hit as
looked
hard.
really good with them.
6
though.
they were aware that part of the appeal of 6 is the super flashy spells in the battle system.
Yep. I mean, hell, even back to 3, that's actually what looks really cool about NES 3 is that they got those awesome spell effects.
3 is really cool. 3 is
Yeah.
super cool in that
I'm like, I
regard.
can't believe they were able to do that. You know, like that looks really
Yeah.
awesome. But I mean, that's one thing I miss about the modern games is that used to be a big draw, is like you wanted to see what the spell animations looked like for, you know, any big JRPG you got, because each one did something different. Even like, say, a Persona game, like, ooh, I've got Garu dying now. What does that look like? You know, I want to learn all these new abilities.
This is the most imbalanced party.
Yeah, really.
I don't know why I refuse to Destil and just go straight to Hobbs, but I literally do like 15 things before I go to Hobbs. No matter what seed I run.
Guess we'll switch to the poison arrows here.
Yeah, I probably want to save them arrows.
Pies and...
What is in this shop? Nothing good. Alright.
Yep, go ahead and do the summer drop. Every little bit of MP counts.
Yeah, sorry about the tents. I did not realize that was a thing.
Oh, no,
I
it's
will
fine.
not-
Yeah, we'll be
Well,
okay.
I will
It's
not
just,
use starter kits that don't come with tents.
I
in the
will
future.
say that there are cabins for sale in Fabul.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but what am I going to sell to get them?
Blizzard Spear.
That's about it. I mean, that's pretty much my only option.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
in the interest of
Keeping the bitching to a minimum.
Yeah. I mean, no joke. That's pretty much the option. That's the only thing I have that and maybe that archer bow if I just.
Yeah, Archer
Alright,
Bow
I'm
actually
gonna
wasn't a bad idea.
I'm gonna go on a killing spree for bosses, I think.
Killing
Before I go
spree.
to-
That'll make Soya better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why.
I always prioritize
Ice
bosses
2 is still
early.
pretty good though this early.
Yeah, Ice 2 will get you through a ton of fights with the stats for Soya has.
Right. Well,
I mean, be
also
frank,
the-
like any 2-level
Also,
spell.
Steel Better Twins Change Rod.
Oh, Better Twin must be in Hobbs then. I saw Better Twin in either that or y'all already somehow did Baron Inn.
I've done Baron, yeah.
Oh, I do Baron Inn very late.
For this party, there's 3 Ice 2s.
No, generally I get destroyed if I try Baron Inn without getting some levels first, even with this party. It's that second fight always because it's got
Soya's starting stats are weird, and that boss isn't actually very fast if Soya is your anchor. I got 2 turns before it got a turn. I was at minimum battle speed though, because it is a little bit out of your depth.
That's probably a weakness I have is I'm not willing to gamble on many fights. Like I'm going to be pretty convinced that I'm able to do a fight before I do it.
The only boss on the list was D-Dragon, right?
Yes. Or,
D-Mist.
D-Mist, yeah.
D-Mist. Yep.
So we do have to check bosses, but yeah, that's... Oh, was trying to switch to poison before the bosses died. I mean, there totally is a better twin in Hobbs, but so I guess there's two better twins, but
2 better twins is too many.
not really. Two better twins can take 2 better twins into the Zeramis fight with a with a white mage, and you can just cast nuke until the cows come home, and you'll kill it really fast. Like 3 nuke casters will destroy a Zeramis fight.
How does regen work?
The command,
It's not worth
it.
it.
Ends for Soya's turn, and then his ATB gets set back 5 additional turns.
Really?
Eventually, you get 5 hit points.
I knew it
Yes.
sucked. I just didn't know it sucked that badly.
It's mostly the cast time that makes it suck. Like he does not. You will triple turn him on with edge if you ever use regain. In
that's
in the 3D version, it's okay because it restores MP.
Yeah, it changes to refresh. And
Yeah. I don't remember if it comes on an augment.
The big bomb.
Ooh, okay.
It says, "Oops, all keys the seed."
Whistle. There, it gets me 10 cabins. Better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Get with a girl like that, any love at all. Well, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Ah, really? Steve and Rendo, bro?
Huh.
I always mark the wrong one for that fight, too.
Alright, I'm gonna come back for this later.
I mean, at least we have area of effect, so it's not like when you have to do this and the only thing you have is a, is physical attack, is physical fighters.
Mm-hmm.
I wasted a lot of
Because
time
this
there.
fight is a bitch when you do that.
There's a chest.
Like when you roll it in, Dan will remember this, like when you roll it in the crystal altar spot.
So does the gauntlet always heal you fully? That was the one thing I noticed.
It must be something to do with level ups. Because, like, it was doing that to me in that crystal altar fight. Like, it would every time I'd level up, it would heal me, and that's the only way I survived it.
Well,
Okay.
The crystal altar fight on Mount
Yeah,
Ordeals
that makes sense.
is hard-coded to give you a full heal
Yeah.
at the start of combat.
So is
So
that
that
how
makes
it
it-
works? So it's
That
technically,
is the-
technically combat starting over and over and over again.
Yeah. I don't
Doing
know
its
if it's
best
something
Nelly
they
impression.
changed or what.
They must not have a lot of magic defense.
Mop is just cleaning house right now. And that's without Quake. Yeah, that last seed we didn't get the very last spell. The very last 2 spells we saw you learned were Quake and Nuke. It kind of sucked. I haven't had a Iridia with Bahamut in so long. I'd kill for it.
You had one last week.
Mm-mm.
Meh.
Did not.
Not what? Was it? Wait, no. I could just be bad at time.
It's been a very long. I mean, it's been a very long time since I've ran a
Last
seed
time
with
I
Iridia
played-
and Bahamut.
The last time we played, You got Rudy was the hero, and we got you had Bahamut.
Yeah, that's...
It might not have been last week. That might
No,
have
it
been
definitely was not last week. Last week I went to an outdoor concert at my buddy's restaurant, and yeah, drinks were had. Well, let's put it that way.
I don't know. Time isn't real.
Yeah, time is a flat circle.
Time is a construct of the weak-minded.
I saw it was like kind of heartbreaking and interesting at the same time, but I saw like this, it was this whole like Reddit thread about like if dogs had the conception we do, what we must look like to them, you know, because like a 10-year-old dog is like 80, you know, so like to them, you know, they think that we're like Tolkien elves, you know, we live forever.
Yeah.
You know, like, so they're like, they've lived in their conception 100 years and we're still going, and they're like, they know we've had ones before them, you know, we've took care of them before them. Like, it was, I never thought about it that way, but yeah, you could totally like see, like, you could, that would be like where a legend would come from. It's like, so like one of them dies, it's very tragic because to them we live like 1,000 years.
Oh, that was closer than I liked.
Chunksy wants to know what your elf eye see.
Oh, with 3, that would be nice.
Well, Chunksy's like 14, so she's like a solid 90 at this point. She's going strong for that, but yeah, she's an old girl.
You know what? I'll just come back and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and do ordeals.
I normally would do ordeals, but maybe I'll try Barry in first.
Silence.
I'm not seeing any rods in item shops that long way. I mean, in weapon shops. Nope, still not. But hey, there is some. Those are some useful arrows. Don't hit a weakness, but at least I'm not gonna run out of them anytime soon.
I forget, does the bow go in the primary hand or the secondary hand?
Secondary hand. Arrows primary bow. Think about how you'd shoot a bow. If you're right-handed, bow left hand. Bow left hand, arrows right hand.
Yep. Just gonna go with that for now. Rosa not going to miss.
Well, Rose is restricted, so.
Oh, right. Right. You hate us.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Soya is literally the best unrestricted character, I think. Maybe Porum. We do have the 2 best unrestricted characters, actually.
I mean, Palom's the best unrestricted character.
Oh, yeah, Palom.
Yeah.
But Soya, I think, is a little better than Palom until you get to the end game. But they're pretty comparable. Like, the extra white magic is really good.
Yeah, Palom
does do more damage.
Well, it depends on how early you learn. Okay, so it depends on how early you're able to learn Nuke and Quake. Because Palom...
Again, like, getting just any level 2 spell, but Palom gets any level 2 spell after 1 fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, for Soya, that's the difference between the 2 of them. For Soya, like, Palom learns Quake in, like, 3 fights. So, like, you know, like, if you get... So, like, once you learn Quake, if Fusoya doesn't learn it till late, he outstrips Fusoya by a mile. Alright, well, let's do this last spell, and that'll be it. Yep. I'm not used to doing this with this many magic casters either.
Yeah, it's the spell heavy party.
Mm-hmm.
A little worried I'm going to run out of arrows.
I bought a bunch of them. I'll be in good shape.
I'll have to... Got enough that I'm not worried enough to have to go to the weapon stores.
I've been checking them looking for I've checked a couple of them looking for odds, and one of them had decent arrows, so... Change. Sorry, Sid, you're going in the front row. Just the way it has to be.
Yeah, I did forget to write.
Does each incarnation of the same character start with the same equipment? Yes, they do.
Oh.
No. Dan's been quiet up until he did his Homer impression, so things must have been going good up till now.
Oh, I don't think this is gonna work.
Definitely a fight that was a lot harder than I was expecting.
And
Wow.
not much
Yeah,
first-
this isn't gonna work. We're gonna have to.
I didn't. Water Hag was the first one.
Yep,
You're at
this
the
is a
mark
bail.
I don't know where you are, but where I was doing it was nothing worked the game.
Mhm.
Yeah. Actually.
The game, the seed, the
I do want to actually kill this guy though. This other boss.
live action role playing game.
Simple. All right.
There are other things to do.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do in this one. Again, remember, you have a pretty good starting kit if you want to go to any of the trap chests, especially with those magic arrows.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is gonna
probably-
take forever.
If I can't survive with everybody, I don't even try a trap chest. Like if I think if I can just getting through it with one character is not really worth it. I save those as quick level ups.
Do you even rando, bro?
Thank you. Using it on a different character, that's ideal.
Right.
Jesus.
There is a chest here. Oh, I just had money. Get my hopes up and then dash it.
Quite
Thank you for
expert.
attacking somebody that actually has HP. Because you've got no shortage of options for that. Fuck me!
There's nothing over there.
I guess the twins are just gonna be dead because I don't have enough life potions to try to revive them.
You were right that heal 2 was actually super useful. Or cure 2.
Here too, yeah.
Wouldn't have pulled off some of these fights without it. Since you don't start with any heal potions either. Yeah, I'm gonna just start with the normal starter kit from now on at least.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck. Really? Alright, well, there's all my life potions. Ursoya does not know life 1, so...
Nope. I haven't found it yet.
You know what?
You
I'm
guys
gonna
might know the
walk
answer
back
to
out.
this.
I'm gonna walk back out and fucking save after that one. I'm wasting a lot of time doing that, but fuck me, that's why.
I have
You might
white.
know the answer
I
to
don't
this.
have I don't have life 1.
Does the Fusoya stuff? Does it is it based on like the number of bosses you've defeated?
Number,
or-
it's
Number,
like
yeah.
every boss you kill.
Gives him 100 hit points and 3 spells.
Four
Right. I
spells.
just didn't know if it was like a list that it went down,
Nope.
or if like
It's
it
all
changed every-
anything in a boss slot.
Yep, anybody, and it's just random what you get. You might roll nuke in the very first boss you kill, or it might be the last one that you kill.
We
Yeah.
all get the same ones, obviously. but
Yeah.
yes. Oof. Not lacking for powerful bows this seed.
All right, let's see what this fight is. Okay, this is a
And
game.
nobody to use them. Yeah,
I
radio
probably
with a
would've
arrow
been
would
okay.
actually be real nice.
Yeah.
I mean, Sid is holding his own. I can't lie.
Yes, it's doing good work.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. All right, we're just gonna gun it.
So is Dr. Is Luge like Balnab? Is he supposed to be like Barnabas or something? And it's a translation, yeah.
You learned virus. That's what I like to see.
God, bug me. That'd be good to have. I do have white with the mop. That's what I'm casting.
Yeah, white is that doing work.
Yeah, white's pretty much what I'm gonna be casting from now on.
You guys have killed more bosses than me. Then I need to switch to.
I've got one I gotta go back and kill.
Oh, I thought I had samurai arrows. I do not.
I bought a bunch of samurai arrows.
Alright, well that was...
They don't hit a weakness, but they do a lot of damage, particularly with that bow, so...
There's white. Right.
Now I got life one. You had to have got virus one of the twins. Alright, where's the fifth character? This game is replete with a bunch of like great musical stings as its opener. I have to admit, my favorite one is when you get into the moon. That bump bump right at the start. Oh, it's just so cool.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's use one of those damn cabins.
Who's in this slot today?
I don't want to, but I gots to. Be stupid not to. And yes, we've long established on my stream that I am all the dumb, but... Not a little bit of the dumb, all of the dumb.
60% the dumb?
Nope, it's all the dumb. 60% of the dumb. 60% of the time, it's 100% of the dumb.
I would say you're like 60% of the dumb, 40% of the salt.
Well, that's the other. That's the other 40% from the 60%. 60% of the time, it's 100% of the time.
Right.
But then there's still that 40 left.
That is a painful, painful thing to see.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go do this fight, and we'll figure out what we want to do after that.
I forget, does Palom ever learn white magic at all?
No, he's a black mage.
Pure
No, I'm talking
black
about
mage.
if you'd let me finish, in after years, because he's trying to become a sage. I forget, like.
Oh, I don't remember. That's where I stopped. Like in after years, his scenario was where I quit at. So I don't remember.
I don't think he does. I think the lady he's with, like, she knows a bunch of white magic, and she learns Quake at like level 90 or something stupid.
Oh.
Yay. I don't remember if he ever learns it.
Probably not. I think I've got what I need to beat you, if you're who I think you are. Yeah,
well,
I am gonna one-shot the fuck out of you.
That's not good. Oh, I didn't look and see what I got from there.
Well, not really, because... Oh, yeah, I am gonna one-shot the fuck out of you. Bye. Bouncing nines, you're dead. Nice to meet you. Oh, there's virus. Quake!
I do like that they changed the when the walls are closing in, they changed it from you to just leaving the room to 2 random statues.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, that last seed, there was an instance, I should point out, me and Dan dirked the hell out of several bosses with Meteo. It was the only way to win.
Alright.
Which is what I'm about to do right now.
What have you got?
Oh, she weaked him. That's
Nothing
what
good.
happened. Oh, it didn't hit. Wow.
Do I have any way
I
to
didn't know
cure...
Medio could miss.
Misses you all the time. What are you talking about? There's an entire phase that we just see Meteos missing.
Well, then I'm gonna have to redo the fight over and over again until it hits.
Man, I don't know if I could. I don't think I could beat that boss with this.
Yep. Yep, reset. Yeah, because that's the only thing. I'm gonna have to keep doing it till it hits. So I guess maybe me and Dan just got lucky when that happened.
It may be a wisdom thing. I don't know.
Yeah, let's.
Or depending on the position, maybe her MDef.
Or M evade, yeah. Yeah, her M evade's real weird. All of her stats are real weird when she's in Tornado.
I mean,
That was
if I have
the
to,
one I didn't.
yeah, if I have to keep doing it over and over again, I'll do it over and over again until it hits. But
I mean,
put
the one I
change
didn't
rod
play
on.
with you guys, I wasted a full 40 minutes trying to beat her at various points.
Yeah. Well, I
So,
mean, the
yeah.
one we did, that last one we did, that was literally the only progression.
Now, there were other things to do. It's just like, yeah, though there's a ton of progression behind it, but like, I went up there 4 times, and the first time, I got excellent rolls on every Lit 2 after 4 scum saves, and she still didn't drop.
That's
Or Lit
not a-
3.
All right, let's
Was it Lit
reset.
2 or Lit 3 we had?
I don't know what to do if I can't. I mean, I need that fight for progression, so I don't know what to do if this is not going to hit.
Steal one of the change rods on him.
I didn't help. Still missed.
I'm just gonna.
Silence
After
Rod
coming
and
back.
White?
I don't think White is any more likely to hit than Medio, because Medio ignores magic defense.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna fire it.
Reflect.
Does she cast
Reflect
anything?
wouldn't
that's
do anything.
reflectable?
Reflect wouldn't do anything.
Hmm.
Nope.
Well, I'm saying if you bounce a reflected spell back onto them.
Ooh, that might be.
That's possible if it'll hit. We can try it.
I mean,
I don't know what I
Zach?
have. I don't know what I have that's useful for reflect.
White?
I mean, I
Yeah, white. That's not a bad idea. Yeah. I mean, one of the twins has virus. If I can get back to that twin, there's a chance.
Right.
I
Nope,
mean, I
still
don't know if
missed.
that'll-
Damn, still missed.
Damn. Okay. I mean, I'm out of ideas then.
Yeah.
I pieced out. I'm doing other things.
I
Yeah.
can't. That's the only progression. Like, I mean,
There's like 7 other pieces
no,
of
there's
progression
not.
can
I
go.
need that character. I need.
There are 4. There are
There's
5
nothing else
chests.
I can do without that.
The entire underworld, you could do
Oh,
Lower Babel.
I need this. I need. No, it's not gonna work.
Lower Babel's probably like one of the best places to go right now.
I'm gonna try one more time.
There's
and then
so many
probably
chests
do
in
that.
there.
I can't kill anything in Lower Babel. Not with
What
what
are
I
you
got
talking
there.
about? Why don't kill everything in Lower Babel?
Oh, they're all the
Or
alerts
media, yeah,
are strong to
you
all
might have
magic, and I have no physical
You might
attack.
have to use Meteos to get past the stupid eyes. That is true. Those are weird.
Yeah, there's no way to get past anything there other than that.
No, there's only like 5 of them. You can just buy some cabins.
They're weak to arrows.
Oh, are they? Nice.
They're flying, aren't they?
I don't know.
I don't think they're
Those are a
flying.
weird enemy type.
I
don't
don't think they count as flying.
I think they're just machines. So
Yeah.
Like hammers and lit arrows.
Well, yeah, but lit, they're strong against all magic. So, like, even lit.
Well, not the lit spell, lit arrows. What I'm saying, because lit arrows.
Go yeah, Galby's
dude,
is
go-
hanging out with Galby's is hanging out with us, washing some dishes and watching some LRT.
Ooh, there's a quake.
A quake. The earth begins to shake.
I've got Quake, but I'm wasting my time if I do literally any other fight. Like, I'm literally wasting time. I'm wasting fights, wasting time, all of it, if I do literally any other fight. Because that's experience I need that I'm not going to get.
Alright, we are.
don't know what the hell else to do though.
What about dark? How much HP does this slot have?
What slot is it?
I think we're all stuck on the same boss.
That
Like
one's
around
of 3. That one's 3 or 4,000. If you could get a Meteo off, it would kill it.
Meteo doesn't hit it.
Yeah, I know, but if and it should, it doesn't make any sense that it's not. Yeah, I can't kill this fight.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work.
Oh yeah, Mute was doing work.
I can't survive long enough. I can't survive long enough for Mute to be able to kill him. So like I'd have to do like two or 3 hits per fight, and it's not going to work. I'm not going to be able to survive that long.
The only thing I can think of is to go see who's. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the world, I think.
I mean, I don't know that fight's going to be possible short of like rolling a cane, because it's.
Eventually,
I mean,
your accuracy will be high enough. You'll
how? Because the Mop's got better stats than anybody, and his stats aren't going to go up. Like, they're set. Like, I mean, he's not gonna.
You get more magic hits. The twins
level.
will get more magical hits and have a better chance of actually landing something.
You could also put Fusoya in the center spot.
Where else would he be?
He is in the center spot.
I mean, I'm just throwing ideas out there, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
I much appreciated, Dan. I did not mean to be.
Yeah, that wasn't
snarky.
a snappy thing. That was just.
Yeah. So he's been living in his middle.
Yeah, he's been for me too. That wasn't snark. I'm like,
But Fusoya in the middle and park him, because it's actually real. Because especially with the agility bonus, and because Fusoya sometimes needs to cast white magic at the start of the fight.
I will say, if you're concerned about levels, there are sirens for sale.
Oh yeah, no, there's
that
all the
doesn't
key
matter.
items
I'm
that
still
you
wasting my
are here, so.
time. Like, it's just. I hate wasting fights on characters that levels don't help.
Like, I'm not gonna make a marathon seed that doesn't have sirens, silk webs, and I guess maybe do it without the berserk item, but sirens and silk webs are that's a guarantee.
I'm just saying, sometimes you have to think laterally.
Yep.
Don't pull a Dan.
Oh, I gave up after that last one. Like, I mean, there's nothing's gonna hit. There's just nothing I can do on it. Even putting that change rod didn't make a difference. I mean, one Meteo, or if you could get Quake to actually hit, that would be enough.
I think she might be immune to Quake.
Is she?
I'm not
She's
sure, but I
fine,
think she is.
isn't she?
Yeah.
That
I think
spot's
so.
got about 3,000.
But she's weak to arrows, right?
Arrows don't hit her. They do something weird
But
with
she
her
has
magic
the elemental immune to Quake, weak to arrows flag, I believe.
But arrows don't hit her. Like, I mean, and they only did 188.
Rosa would also be really good. Rosa would actually be able to destroy her with some arrows.
Sid got one.
Yeah.
Sid, out of like 15 attacks with Sid, one arrow hit her, and
I
it
don't
did it
think
for
I've learned
188
Berserk yet.
damage.
I don't think I've learned Berserk yet.
And last time I cast Berserk fighting her, like, they just missed every time. Like, I had 2 physical fighters, and Berserk made them both miss.
Dang it. Well, I don't care about you, buddy.
Let's go do this.
What is the trick to get? Okay, there it is. You just wait for her to change.
Yep.
All right.
Let's fight again.
When Hella is a better physical fighter than Sesame.
Yeah, but the problem is it's the Dick Knight, so...
Oh,
Yeah, that's why Tella's a better. Tella can use the mute knife, or the assassin knife, and Cecil can't, so Tella's actually better.
really hate this boss.
Yeah, I
can
could
he
say
use
that
He might
about.
not
I
be
could
able-
say
oh
that
no,
about
it's
a
only the
lot of
twin that can use the
bosses in
assassin
game.
knife. I'm bad. Tella's not a better fighter.
Who can use the assassin knife?
Hallam.
Oh,
So you can back row him, and then it will just one-shot some things.
yeah. If it hits the every now and then that flag procs.
Ever tell you about how in Final Fantasy Record Keeper, the way that flag works is it's literally like 50% if you get confused and hit yourself, and
Really?
5% for enemies. Yeah, there's two completely different sets of calculations for it, and that's the way it works out.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's not just your imagination. Every time Celis gets confused and hits you with your Xanistic, and she does kill you.
What you got for me?
I don't know what the
Salt
hell
out.
to do.
Salt Keys. Still living up to its name.
A good old fashioned. I've
You're gonna
taken to
have
writing.
to text me that recipe.
I will. I'll text it to you. I've taken to writing down every one I make, like because I make it different, like almost every time I make one.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna just.
But that one you should. I mean, cognac would be better, but I don't have any cognac, so I'm
out
using
of every alcohol.
Well, I don't have. I have
moving,
brandy. I have. I keep a handle of E&J XO California brandy because it's $20 for a handle, and it's insanely fucking good for $20. So like, I keep a handle of it. So I put it in. I mean, it's at that point, it's not cognac, but I mean, it's better than like really. It's better than like say Remy Martin VS or something like that, you know. And you can get the Peychauds and the Reagans really easily. That's super common.
Yeah, it's. I mean, just mostly. I'm not a huge fan of an old fashioned, but Erica really likes them. So.
The Orgeat's a little. What I would do if I were you for the Orgeat, because I don't. It's an almond syrup. I would Y'all can probably get it there. It's a little bit easier, but if you look at your liquor stores, a lot of times they'll have like simple syrups you can buy. Like I bought this one at Total Wine in Georgia.
Oh yeah, we've Total Wine CEO is a friend of the CEO of my old company. We used to host their website.
Oh, that's cool.
Not really, but sorry, that guy was just kind of a jerk.
Oh, he's kind of a dick. Yeah.
Well, our CEO, I don't know. I've never met the Total Wine CEO, but I definitely have like fixed his servers.
Gotcha.
Oh, I thought that guy was weak to
But-
holy, and he is not.
I've had that happen a couple times where I thought enemies that should be weak to it weren't. But yeah, I know Total Wine sells it, so yeah, if you got access to that, you should be able to find it without any trouble.
We don't do this again.
I didn't realize they were not because of that. I had always assumed they were a somewhat local thing.
No, they're well, we don't have
Where
them
have they
here.
started over here?
Like there's
Oh,
none in this. They don't exist in Alabama. There's that. Georgia has a whole bunch of them, but there's a weird state law.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know, it's South, and we're goofy
Yeah.
even there.
I am.
But,
from
like, there's a-
Pennsylvania. I
th-
understand state stores.
Yeah, there's a really weird law that in Georgia there's only literally there's only two out of all the Total Wines. So there's like 20 of them in Atlanta, but there's only two Total Wine stores in the entire state by law that are allowed to sell liquor.
Huh.
Like not the rest of them sell wine and beer.
Yeah.
So like one of them's in Atlanta in in Kennesaw, where Kennesaw State College is. Oh, I didn't look at what did Tella start with? Did I make a mistake not taking
Pure
that?
staff.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
need that
pure
then.
I mean, yeah, it's gold.
Yeah, it'd be better than nothing if you'd started with it, but
Yeah, I don't need it. I've actually got a life staff if I want to put a white magic staff on somebody. There's not really. It's just it's ABC states are corrupt. Any ABC state is corrupt as hell. That's what you just got to remember. It's all a thing of funneling money to the state. Like Alabama, even so, all liquor sales in the state of Alabama go through the state. Like there is no even like when you go to a. Give me a second. I gotta put Chunksy up.
Come here, white chocobo.
Yep, they're doing some work with seed.
That's true. Yeah, without tents, white chocobo.
Well, I bought 10 cottages. I haven't needed them.
Haven't
Yeah,
used any of my cottages yet.
Or cabins, you know what I mean.
Kotakis.
Fuck.
We gonna go after Vivalis again. That's what I'm gonna try.
Barbarisha.
Barbaricha.
Barbaricha. So like even what you call a secondary store, so a non-ABC store, a non-state run store in the state of Alabama, they buy literally everything they get from everything they do from the state. So they sell most of them are like good ones are what you call cost plus 10%. So they add a 10% tax. They add a minimum 10% tax on top of everything else.
You mean margin?
No tax. It's a 10% tax above normal tax. Like it's literally a tax. Like that's how they do it. So it's 10% above what you're already paying, which the tax in the state of Alabama on non-state stores is upwards on 20% tax. So you're paying 10%. You pay 30% more at a state store than you do buying it directly from an ABC store. You may think I'm joking. I assure you, I am not. And it's pure corruption is the only thing that it is.
What is the deal with this spot? Okay. Change, whip.
I don't know. I'm taking a gamble here.
We're gonna.
All right, using some of those K-lines.
And that's how most ABC. We're more backwards than anything, and everything's allocated, so everything's run through the state. Georgia's that way to a certain extent. But their tax is a lot less. Their general tax is a lot less than ours, so they at least have that in their favor. And they don't do the. We're one of the. There's only a handful of states in the union. I think like maybe 4 of them that do the allocation the way we do. Virginia's one of them. But all liquor sales, including restaurants, by the way, like all liquor sales in the state of Alabama go through the state, and they all get paid. It is corrupt as you can possibly imagine. So your state ABC rep, if you're a restaurant, or a bar, determines what you can sell, what you can and can't get, what you can sell. So what you have depends entirely on your relationship with that rep. And so you can imagine how that goes.
Come on, Sid. I need you to hit.
Yeah, I would even take that, but he doesn't do that. Like, give you an example, like shit that's just sold regularly, like without any issue on the shelf in other states is allocated here, and you have to stand in line. You can only buy it once a month, and you have to stand in line overnight at a liquor store, and can only buy 2 bottles at a time of something that you can readily get just on the shelf in any other state. And it used to, up until a couple years ago, it was a bottle. To make it even worse, you could buy a bottle. Now you can buy 2 bottles, not of the same thing. You have to You can't buy 2 bottles of the same liquor. You have to buy 2 different whiskeys if that's what you're gonna do. And it's for the most part, it's only bourbon that's that way.
That's still not gonna work.
Well, whiskey, bourbon, rye, all that. Scotch isn't really an issue. The Costco store did have a bottle of did have a bottle of Louis the 13th brandy, Louis the 13th cognac for a paltry $3,800.
Huh.
And that's actually probably a decent price for it. As much as I hate to say it.
Okay, so let's change clip.
This spot must the Valvis spot must naturally, or this spot that Valvis rolled in must naturally just have ungodly high magic defense.
Doesn't usually do him any good.
Probably some weird interaction with her.
There's a lot of weird. Yeah, she's just some weird interaction.
She's probably to me the worst boss in this game.
I don't
She's
know.
fine.
You're wrong.
She's fine when you have Kane, but
Yeah, when she rolls in the weird spots, it gets.
And
numbers just get
I'm
weirder.
meaning specifically the worst boss in Rando.
Yeah.
Fuck me, really? Nope, even double bluff with black shirts and a rod, the twins still can't hit her. And I can't hit her with arrows.
armor for Sid, finally.
Sid's got a power shirt for me.
Found a glass helmet, but
Yeah, mine's been wearing a glass helmet because I didn't want to put it on.
Oh,
Dark
I
Knight,
keep not
'cause
putting it
I
on.
wasn't sure if we would leave with it.
I keep not
Dark
putting it
Knight
on
can't use it.
anybody.
Oh, nice. Also, all the ribbons. The seat is just ribbon.c.
Oh, I haven't found a single ribbon. That's interesting.
Huh, that worked. Okay. This is gonna be the dumbest.
the only thing I found that hits Vafalis is darkness, and I was doing like 40 damage with it, so I don't know about that.
With the charm arrows, Sid's doing a little bit of damage at least. I may try that again. Put those back on them. Or mute arrows, you know what I mean.
Alright.
Because I wasn't attacking from the start with them, so maybe if we do this. I'm afraid to do
Ah.
Berserk, because Berserk lowers your hit rate.
That
Oh, I don't know it anyway. That's the only spell that hasn't rolled, interestingly.
One of the flags, Destil, for that you can do for Career Day is you can like change the like they do like it's like a weaponizer, kind of like Final Fantasy 1 has.
Mhm.
So you can have weapons with different procs. So for example, and then different weapons actually have different proc rates.
Yeah.
So
Quit
like-
using weak on him! Fuck me!
I've seen knives that proc flare,
Nice.
you know, that kind of stuff. and ran into a situation that I think should work, and I'm gonna like go on to their thing and like make the complaint. So you can get weapons that proc blue magic.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I needed, I got a weapon that procced Mighty Guard, and I was like, well, it doesn't teach you the spells.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was gonna be.
And I was like, that made me sad, because I needed Mighty Guard for Ned.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Do I have any death?
Coffins are for sale.
Nope. Player missed. Oh, actually, I heal the next one.
Ella is actually pulling his weight as a healer, amazingly enough.
Let's see.
One cure 2 at a time.
Oh. I have to be less stupid.
Dare to be less stupid. Nope, Comet didn't hit either. Damn. Even Bluff Twin won't hit her.
I don't know that Bluff increases the number of hits you get. I think it just increases damage.
I thought it increased your magic stat in general.
The magic's right, but so if you, it's kind of like hit percent, like multiple iterative attacks in Final Fantasy 1. All of the spells hit multiple times, and I think that only increases with level, but don't quote me on that. You'll see it on their status screen.
I think the strategy is Sid in the center spot.
With Berserk.
Berserk doesn't hit. You don't want to. I don't have Berserk, and Berserk lowers your hit rate. So, like, most of the time with Valvalus, if you cast Berserk, he won't hit her at all.
It's a shame we don't have a good non-arrow weapon, since arrows do have a poor hit rate.
Yeah, I think. Well, I haven't been able to hit her with a assassin dagger either that we started with.
Okay. I don't think anyone who can use the assassin dagger has a good score for physical combat. I think that's reliant on agility, but I'm not sure. I don't know.
Let me see.
God, give me a goddamn edge.
Yeah, a lot of ninja swords.
Yep.
I mean, an edge would probably make short work of this fight, but.
Yep. Oh, that was stupid. Yeah, free heal right after this.
Alright, we're gonna... I want everybody to get the
I got one more
experience
heal.
here.
I have no idea how much damage I've done. Sid's done a couple thousand at least.
Which one of the Dark Swords has...
I got her!
Black.
Ah!
Shadowbringer? Oh yeah, it's called Black in this one.
Fuck you, Valvalus. You go to hell, and you die.
I'm the
Fuck
only
you
one
and the
that
horse
hasn't
you
killed
rode
her.
in on.
I haven't killed her.
I killed her before Bob did.
And Dan, you suck for not being excited over that. You should have done what I did.
He's withholding it from... It's
Uh-huh.
He always does. He never reacts. Like he always talk
Loose
about
lips,
metagame,
Because
not
all he
metagame.
would
Yeah.
do is just like frickin' complain about it.
loose lips. Sink
He
in
always
her
does that. He always
Not
he never
wrong.
reacts. He's like, "Oh yeah, I beat the game. Sorry."
breath.
Not wrong.
He's just chill.
Yeah. Oh, that's Aramis. Sorry, that's time. I don't know where that Dan impression's coming from, Dan. I'm sorry. That doesn't sound anything like.
Ooh, samurai gloves. All right, Sid.
And look at Mr. Fancy. I beat her a long time ago. God.
Not a long time ago, probably about 5 minutes before you did.
I was pretty sure he'd beaten him. I thought I picked up on that. I picked up on that Dannerism.
Well,
Oh,
it's
I
like,
didn't. I wasn't listening.
I didn't. It's like
Oh, that figures that item's there too.
I'm
Just
just
saying.
you know.
I'm gonna try. I gained a couple
I
levels.
I didn't want to like gloat at people because we're all fucking.
That's a stupid
I would.
fight.
Fuck y'all. I'd gloat.
But like I gave you a hint on how to do it, how I did it.
What you said didn't work.
Oh, it
Like the
worked
only
for
way I
me.
beat only way I beat him was just I used the only ether I had because I kept casting heal with Fusoya, and I just got lucky and got a couple critical hits with Sid. Sid's the only one that attacked.
Shoot, I don't even remember what you said.
I don't.
I had Sid in the middle, and he had samurai bow and arrows with he had a power sash, a Zeus.
Yep.
I did
And-
forget to put
Yeah.
Zeus Gauntlet. I couldn't hit him with the mute arrows. I had to put.
He had one hit where he did
I
like
couldn't hit.
800.
I couldn't hit her with the samurai. Let me put it that way. I had to take the samurai off and put the mute arrows on to do any damage at all. Let me put it to you that. Let me put it that
Want
way.
him dead for that. That sucked, but whatever.
I don't have either of the Zeus gauntlets or whatever, so I missed them somewhere.
I do
or I
have a
haven't been
Zeus
there yet.
Gauntlet. I mean, I don't.
Still
The
looks-
the
They
only.
came from some fight somewhere.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely got a Zeus Gauntlet.
I don't remember where I got it either.
I'm just cleaning up a couple of bosses to.
Get some spells. Kill some bosses, get some spells.
You kill the bosses, you get the spells. You kill the bosses, you get the spells.
Why does he have a? Oh, I must have put that silent. I must have forgotten that. Let's take that power staff off of him earlier. We're saving. Fuck me. We're saving. I'm not pulling a goddamn Dan at this point.
Oh, you do not want to do that in this seed.
Mm-mm.
No.
God dang it, Bobby.
Also, I don't understand YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know, my video I uploaded like a week and a half ago, the Apple II video,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
because like it'll do well for a day, and then it just like flatlines, and then it's not complete flatline, but just very slowly crawling. Then all of a sudden, like yesterday afternoon, it starts blowing up for no reason.
Yeah, that's just a weird. That seems to be just a weird YouTube thing in general, because like I know so many different creators have said like where they kind of got their big breakthrough is they put a video out for like 3 months, it did nothing, and then all of a sudden it hit 1 million
That was
views.
also the case with my Commodore 64 video.
Yeah, it
very
did
flat.
nothing for months, and then all of a sudden everybody started seeing it.
Now I have a theory as to why the hey Gulbies.
Yep,
I
he's
know, I
been in
have
my chat.
I have a theory as to why the Commodore 64 one blew up, because there was a Kickstarter for a documentary called "I Adore My 64,"
Okay.
and
It's a cute name.
around the time that the YouTube video for that Kickstarter came out, that's when it started taking off.
There we go.
Ice Tea.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. Their promotion, YouTube and Twitch are just horrible with how they promote non-select creators. Like they're actively against you. You know, there are other platforms. Despite any other flaws they have, like other platforms. So, like, say for instance, say for instance, Rumble. Rumble is purely merit based. That's how your promotion goes. You do really well, you get a lot of promotion. Like that. That's it. Nothing else.
It's just a black box. Like
Kick is right now, if it'll actually last, is doing the best promotion of small creators of anybody. But they're not. They're putting them ahead of like major ones, and their revenue share is night and day better than Twitch. Like Twitch is weird because of the way the views work. So like, say if you average 10 viewers, like if that's your average, you're literally in the top 1% of Twitch streamers in terms of views. Because it's so weighted to the top creators, like these guys, like Mitch Flower Power or Oats and Goats or Grand Pooh Bear that get 2,000-3,000 a day. Whatever stream they do doesn't really matter.
big problem is just discoverability is so bad on Twitch.
It
because of
is.
the ads.
You even rando, bro.
It is really bad.
All right.
And it's hard to self-market yourself as well.
And the only reason I can think of for the Apple II one is that I think maybe it was related. I didn't really see any other videos, but they had Kansas Fest, which is down in, which is an Apple II convention, if you can call it that. That takes place, and that was last weekend, I think.
Okay. I mean, it could always be something like that. It's just like, you know, whatever weird promotion procs the algorithm to suddenly start spamming your video. About time.
Dang, I want an edge just so I could throw all these weapons.
Yeah.
Ooh, at least that's a good palette.
That's my 4th defense sword.
I'd just be selling those defense swords. Those things are worth cash.
Yeah, at this point.
I've only had one. Y'all have done a whole lot of shit I hadn't done.
I've only found one defense sword.
Yeah, I only have one. Oh, that's nice. Rune Axe. Thank you. Don't even lose all the bonuses from the mute arrows.
I just got rid of Sid, so
I don't even.
something I
I'm
may
having a-
ultimately turn out to regret, but
I mean, you could go pick him back up.
I got rid of my Cecil a while ago.
oh, he's pulling his weight now.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine with a defense sword. Are you kidding me?
Well, Defense Sword is not very good. Defense Sword's like his 4th best one. It's technically speaking Kane's best, even though it doesn't hit racial. But he really doesn't get good hit percentage with a Defense Sword.
I don't know. I've always been. If I roll into Zeromos with a defense sword, I'm happy.
See,
It's
I'm
like the
not.
lowest
He
tier
doesn't
sword,
do
I'm
any
happy to
damage with it.
lose.
Like that last one I did, where that was the best weapon. I mean, I was doing like maybe 1,500, 2,000 a hit. Like it was,
I'm happy to have
it was functional.
I'm happy to have a berserk character doing 2,000 a hit.
Not for
Okay, now I would
Zeramis. I
like
mean,
an
a Cecil should be doing 7,000 to 8,000 a hit.
I would
A
like- I
proper
would like an
Cecil.
Eddie. Give me an Eddie.
I mean, honestly, I'd probably, if I had the spoon, I'd probably take an Eddie right now.
Yeah.
Especially if I had an adamant. I mean, I prefer to put it on Cecil, but God dang it.
Oh shit! I don't have any fucking.
Hey,
I
there's some
gotta treat
levels
this
in this.
without
Life potions.
without not just life potions, without you gotta treat this shit like spell charges.
Damn, that's
yeah,
a lot of
I've
levels.
used my one ether.
I'm saving
I
that
found an
ether.
elixir,
That
but
ether
I
is
have used
break
one
glass
ether.
in case of emergency.
Oh,
I
I
was
already used
emergency.
it. I've got an ether too. I've got, but yeah, that
It
I
was an
al-
emergency. Those
Ye-
40 MP absolutely made the difference. I also immediately just drank that Soma drop.
I
Oh,
did
yeah.
too. Oh, the second I
Also-
got it, that Soma drop was drank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put the glass on her. That way she's got more.
Come on, explode.
I am Explode. Yeah, y'all
Red
aren't kidding. I
explode.
literally have all 4 keys. Oddly enough, I just now realized this.
All those key items.
Item keys.
I am Explode. I am Death, Destroyer of Worlds.
I'm seeing that at 10 in the morning tomorrow.
I can't imagine sitting through that movie in a theater. I can't do it.
You gotta see it in with real. Well, I'm seeing it at Jordan's, which has the gigantic double laser IMAX, which if you can't see it in 70 millimeter IMAX,
Yeah.
is the closest you can get. Now they are doing it in regular 70 millimeter at the Somerville Theater, but none of the showtimes worked for me.
Right.
So,
I just don't have 3.5 hours of my life to sit in the movie theater and watch a docudrama. No, I mean,
and
watching
then
that
later
on streaming over the course of a couple days, yeah, I could probably pull that off.
And then a mere couple hours after that, I'm seeing Indiana Jones again.
Mm-hmm.
Because my buddy and his wife are back in town and they haven't seen it, so.
I've also gotten I don't care for going to the theater by myself.
Mhm.
Okay, and just living the life I do, getting being almost 40, getting people to go to the theater, arranging like a theater trip is such a freaking work of it's an act of Congress, like getting everybody's schedules to work out. So I just end up not going to the theater.
Well, so it usually works out, luckily, that with the people that I usually go to the theater with, we have weekends off, and we can usually swing. Like back before the pandemic, like we would usually go like Friday nights or whatever, because they worked in downtown Boston, and I worked very close to the Red Line, so it was very easy for me to hop the train and see in whatever.
When Dan says hop the train, I'm imagining him doing like a hobo and illegally jumping on the cargo cart, bumming like, a ride from town to town.
Be like Charlie on the MBTA. You're stuck on the train because you can't pay the exit fare.
Right. What does that actually stand for?
What?
MTBA or
the Massachusetts Bay Transit Authority.
Okay, that's what I want to know. I'm aware it exists. I've never known what it stands for. MBTA.
We just call it the T.
The T. Oh, that figures. All right, what are objectives? Okay. Ooh, that's a good one.
Wow, not dead yet. Oh, there it goes.
Wow. Believe it or not, other than the strength bonus, the white shirt is better than the power shirt. It's got better magic defense, better physical defense. I mean, admittedly, the power shirt's not that great, but it's that bonus is really nice, and for certain people like Yang, it's the best thing you can hope for them to get. Howdy. Gobbies over there. Probably the next thing that I will definitely go see in a theater will be like Dune 2. Like that I'll have to. I won't have a choice. I'll have to go to the theater to see that. And I'll probably tell my nephew into going with me for that one because we went to see the first one together.
Yeah, I can't do this 100 times. Yeah, this is not. I'm having a real tough time.
Oh, last nuke without a...
I'm trying to think of all this.
I mean, he's not doing a ton of damage with it, but he just doesn't have good bonuses.
We're just gonna go.
Admittedly, I haven't checked every shop, but I haven't found any rods for sale, so...
Zeus or Strength Ring better?
Zeus. The ideal Cecil has an Adamant and a Zeus on him, like going into it. That's going to maximize your damage. And a ninja hat, probably, but... Ninja hat.
Ninja, no.
Oh, Jesus. This is not the boss I wanted to roll in this spot.
I just did kind of a, not a derp win, but a counterintuitive strategy that my brain would normally say is not the thing to do.
So kind of derp adjacent?
Well, I would say it's counterintuitive.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's not the normal way you would win that fight, but because of where that fight is in that particular spot.
We're just going to YOLO this.
9,700 from Sid.
Damn, what did you hit?
Hit something with a rune axe. The enemy was small.
A mage.
The enemy was quite small.
Yeah, I know it's gonna happen. We're YOLOing it. Oh, he missed. Thank God.
No. Heal first.
I keep forgetting to
I
do that.
have to think of it like spell charges. That's the way I've been operating.
Yeah.
Although I could afford some cabins now if I...
Yeah, I did buy some cabins.
I bought them early, and it's made a huge difference.
I wouldn't say it's made a huge difference, but definitely let me go through 2 dungeons a lot more easily than I would have without them. Feels like progress.
Death and everybody alive. That's all I can ask.
Okay, I should do that.
I mean, I'm okay with this as a final party. I wouldn't say this would be a derpy final party, but it would definitely be a non-traditional final party. Use that tent, get it. So the scotch I did for Scotch Saturdays is Deanston Virgin Oak, which is about 92 proof. It's pretty good. It's only like $40. Like honestly it's a steal for what it is. I think Deanston is a Highland. I'd have to look at it again. Yeah, it's got to be. It's a Highland. Because I only own the only lowland I have. I don't have any Campbelltown, and the only lowland I have is those 2 Auchentoshians. All right, y'all did. Come on. Thank you, Mop.
I had Stardust.
Oh, that would be nice. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know that I would take another character at this point, even getting one in it. With the equipment that I currently have, and I can't think of who I would take over anybody that I have. Again, that caveat with the equipment that I currently possess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I'm very lacking on equipment, but to make ends meet to get through other fights, I sold my edge stuff. That ninja is worth quite a lot. Speaking of edge stuff. Plus, I don't really have anything worth throwing either. Alright, what have I not done?
I don't know where Trouble got all those defense swords.
I don't either.
I turned off the item dupe glitch.
Well, you know, I mean, they just... Depending on how the key items roll, sometimes you can just roll the same, like, you know, end up with like 3 white spears.
Thank you, Peter. Another defense sword.
What Dan always wanted. All I know is, like, when the key items start rolling in, they're gonna, like, really fucking start rolling in because I have none.
You have all the keys.
Yeah, that's pretty much
literally
it.
Have key items.
I have items
You're
called
rolling
keys.
in key items.
Yes, I have items called keys. That is a thing that I have.
I forgot to use a cabin. I'm a dummy.
Yep. Well, I keep forgetting to go buy heal potions. So who's the dummy now? Who's the dummy now?
I always buy like 10 heal potions. They're real cheap.
Yeah.
But I've been forgetting to do
I've been
it
using
for this
them.
entire season. I know they would have come in really handy and saved me a lot of time.
I forgot to write them down.
They're in Baron.
Fabule. Oh wait.
Baron. They're in Baron.
Yeah. Cabins are Fabule.
Yeah, cabins are Fabule.
Fabule has Cure 2s.
No, Fabule has cabins.
And Cure 2s, yeah. Oh, Shadowbringer. Bring that DK Cecil back.
Alright, just sit and wait for everybody to attack. Really, I mean, I guess at least I can sell it. All things considered. Oh yeah, they all attacked the other Palom. Tim 1 and Tim 2. Oh, my character names were from Justified. Don't ask me why. Maybe it's because the new series has come out and I keep seeing it on, advertised on Hulu, but I won't watch it until the whole thing's done. I pay a lot of money to not have to watch things on a weekly basis anymore. I refuse to. I will wait and watch the whole thing when it comes out so I can see it all at the same time. I did that in the 90s and I hated it, and that's a thing from the 90s. I don't ever want to come back as much as I miss a lot of things from the 90s. Thank you. I don't think so, Tim. Damn it. Okay. That would have been nice. At least characters that have the heal spell can cast heal if they have status effects on them. That is always a nice touch.
You mean during combat or out of combat or
Out of combat. So like if you have it, so like they have frog on them, for instance. That heal is a castable. It's the only castable white magic spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did not notice that.
Mm-hmm.
Did they change that, or is that vanilla?
I guess it's vanilla. I never thought about it before, to be honest with you. So far, this has been a big fat waste of time. I mean, the levels aren't a waste, I guess, but where these fucking key items are, I'm really beginning to fucking wonder, because
They're on the moon.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, if they're on the
Those
moon,
wizards
I mean, if
went to the
they're on the moon, I'm fucked. So
I am rapidly running out of blue planet checks. I will say that openly.
yeah, I'm in the same boat, and if because there can't be many of them left. I got an awful lot of key items that I don't currently possess.
Alright, well, we're just gonna do this.
Well, we're just gonna sit here and wait for all these enemies to attack over and over again ad nauseum.
Sure, why
Oh. And again, useless. Alright, I got one more quake.
Speaking of randomizers, another one that I was looking at was a tactics one. Final Fantasy Tactics. Went down that rabbit hole because I was trying to find that there's a mod that I used to play with that turned off the random encounters. So like when you're just walking over the things, you have a 50% chance to get into a battle.
Right.
It just turns them off unless you land on the square, and then it's 100%.
Okay. See, my
Because I
problem
hate-
My problem when I played through my vanilla playthrough of Tactics, when I beat it for the first time, is I was using Eddie's, FAQ that was the best one on it, and so I was like way higher level than I was supposed to have been on it, right? And the
It's really
random
easy to get
encounters
overlooked.
became unbeatable. Like they were just
Yeah,
I would
'cause they have better equipment than you do.
yeah, I was save scumming to avoid
Oh.
random encounters. What'd you say, Dan?
I was reacting to something. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I
How
guess
many
I'm gonna
HP
say who
you
that is.
got? Not that many.
Hey, that character has float now. Nice. I got just enough levels. Though that character does learn their spells a lot faster than other characters,
Aw.
despite one obvious drawback.
Really?
Oh, really?
I was kind of hoping for someone better than that.
I haven't done a character check in a while.
Yeah.
Sitting here talking to all y'all, so I'm pronouncing my eyes while. Okay, I admit I have intentionally muted my accent just because of work and, to be more intelligible, because, like, nobody... People in Huntsville don't sound like me. Let's put it that way, okay?
Okay.
Almost none of them are from Huntsville. You know, it's like almost everybody from Huntsville's not from this state. They're from other places. So to be more intelligible, I have intentionally muted it, but I tend to mimic who I'm talking to. So like I just did a G right there. I didn't drop my G's. So I will do that. And I never used to do that. Like, you'll unintentionally mimic whoever you're around the way they talk.
This was going well up until a minute ago.
But I also learned real quick. So like when I used to sell guns, I had to. Now they do an online thing, but I used to have to call NICS. So you'd call the FBI and you'd have to read off a. You had a number you'd have to read off into them, like a 7-digit number. So I learned real quick that whoever I talked to, if I said 9 and 5, they couldn't understand what I was saying.
That's why you say niner.
Niner, yeah, I'd say 9. And I always thought they'd think I'm making fun of them because I'd overpronounce 9 and 5. But if I said it the way I say it, if I said 9 and 5, they wouldn't understand a word that I said. Yeah, that black sword I just got, believe it or not, if I still had Dick Knight Cecil, he can actually do a little bit of damage with a black sword.
I don't believe it.
No, he can. Like the early fights, like as long as you have the black sword,
it's only
he can.
True on the overworld.
On the overworld, yeah, no, he can actually do some damage. Like he can be marginally useful. And I mean, I emphasize the word marginally, but
what?
Is the hit rate on axes better than the bows?
No, hit rate on axes is the worst of any weapon in the game. Axes are anywhere from like 55 to 60% hit. So the same sword, like a lesser sword, is better than an axe because of the hit rate. Does Sheila not? I thought Sheila gave you a thing as long as you go to the underworld and see Yang.
Talk to Yang.
Oh, fuck me. Really?
Yeah, you gotta talk.
Pull the Dan again.
That's a Dan as well? How many things are
Yep.
Dans?
A lot. Dan is a prolific guy.
He is very prolific. I mean, he had the world's first LP.
No.
You're
Second.
denying that now?
I had the second.
I thought you said you maintained
Slow
you had
Beef
the
is
first.
No. Slow Beef had the first.
Who is Slow Beef?
That's something
So-
awful poster.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. See, I never did something awful. So what was the original LP then? If it's not
Was
your Mega Man
The
X
first
one?
video LP was Slow Beef doing The Immortal.
Really? On
Then he
NES?
On Genesis, actually.
There's a
Okay.
Immortal on Genesis, so this was a completely different game.
No, it's just a slightly
it's the
better
same game, it's just
implementation of
better.
a PC game.
Okay, gotcha.
I think it's like an Omega game originally.
I've played the
maybe
Immortal. I just don't
purpose.
know I don't know anything about its provenance.
I don't know exactly. I don't know if it's on the Omega or like one of those weird Japanese only like PC farms or whatever.
Or yeah, MX32 or what was the hell was the Metal Gear Solid 2?
MSX.
Yeah, MSX. Yeah.
If I could get my turn order to go any other way, this fight would be. Time to swap crystal rings around.
You have crystal rings?
Oh yeah.
I
They
feel
are
like
for
the
sale.
I haven't seen them for sale.
I saw him somewhere, but I don't remember where.
I've skipped a lot of shops. I can definitively say I have not seen crystal rings. So
Pretty much the only thing I check armor shops for is crystal rings.
I never buy them.
Speed bonus is real nice.
I will take that weapon. That is much better than what I had equipped. Okay, now what? The way I see it, I have 3 options, and none of them are things I want to do.
All right, can things be looking better? Maybe. Thanks, game.
Okay, Dan. So you haven't seen Oppenheimer yet. Did you do Barbie then for the other part of it?
I saw Barbie on Friday.
So what'd you think? Did you enjoy it?
Yes. You know, I think you would like it because Ken has real Johnny Lawrence energy.
I've kind of heard that actually.
The way, for a variety of reasons, but there's a bit in the film where Ryan Gosling is wearing an outfit that is very much Johnny.
Very Johnny Lawrence.
Yeah.
I do love me some Johnny Lawrence. Let's just put it that way. Like, I have weird Karate Kid shit though because my cousin was obsessed with it, and then I have the whole.
Out of my ass. Oh, sorry, Bob.
No, you're okay. I have weird like things with my cousin because he was obsessed with Karate Kid, and that's a whole super complicated relationship. So.
Oh, I derped my way through that fight.
There you go.
Destiling and derping.
Destilling and derping at the same time.
I mean,
that is an accomplishment. Yeah.
I don't think it's that much of a destil, but
oh, I distilled Barbarisha. There's no question on that.
I still haven't killed her.
Have you not?
Yeah, same. There's plenty of other stuff to do.
I would think at the level you're at now,
you should be able to pull it off.
I did pop in and try it, and it still was a misfest.
Damn.
I'm telling you, that darkness with my Sid loadout, with that darkness, that did the trick.
I never used darkness. Sid, I used Sid. Literally what I did, okay, was I just used Fusoya to cast heal over and over again. And I just attacked with Sid. I put mute arrows on him. That's the only way he did any damage. And he just finally did enough damage to kill her. He was ranging from 500 damage with a crit to 100 damage with a basic attack. And so he missed every now and then.
Every time I crit with a mute arrow, it does 187 damage.
Really? He was doing like 500 something damage with me.
I don't know what was going on. I've gotten a couple of levels, so it might be time to go back, but
it's time. Of course, that reference might be lost on all y'all. I don't know if y'all do MMA or not.
Oh.
It's a Bruce Buffer.
We're gonna try this one more time.
I have yet to go into Chocobo Forest.
So I found
white chocobos were doing work for me earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. That's what's funny is I remember you saying that, but.
So I found a second Sid and a Tella.
Yeah, I didn't take Tella when I found him.
Why would you take Tella? You have better Tella.
I don't know why I would take Tella.
I was doing all of my healing.
Destil has a weird fetish when it comes to Tella. That's all I'm saying.
And life.
You have a weird Tella fetish. That's
I don't even have a powered up Tella.
You haven't cleared ordeals, so that doesn't do anything for you.
Right.
He casts Blink and Life in Gear 2. That way, Facer, you can cast Nuke.
Alright, let's try this.
I haven't been in a fight where it was economical to cast slow. I'm usually on the back.
Oh, there's crystal rings. I should have known you went there. I'm not gonna buy them. But I know where they are now. I mean, this is one of the checks that I don't want to do. Oh, what are these two fuckers? This is a Mylan, right? Oh, no, it's the dick imps. Oh, Jesus. Did you beat this, Destil?
I don't know. Did I?
The dick imps?
No comment.
Also, no comment.
Y'all, how the fuck? They do 1,300 damage a hit. Don't do this no comment bullshit to me. How the fuck did you beat them?
So the way I beat them was blink.
How the fuck do you cast blink? Even with slow, they're gonna even if turning the battle speed all the way
I also had
down.
a silk web, so the very
Yeah,
first.
I skipped because I used my silk web on another fight, so I was gonna come back when I
There are
found.
silk webs for sale.
I know. I am very aware they're for sale. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm probably doing that
Even
now
with the
'cause I
battle
get
speed
every other
down,
check.
they're still gonna
Yeah,
one
they
shot
basically
me.
triple turn you.
Yeah.
Black row glass helmet will keep them from one-shotting you.
And I got really lucky in my turn order, but with 3 quake casters.
Yep. No, it doesn't take too many quakes. Oh, where do we
I'm
need to
gonna
check?
attempt it. I got two
I do need
blink.
silk
I've got
webs.
2 blink casters, so. No, I have
I
one
was,
blink
I was
caster.
definitely within a fight or two, but the RNG just kept breaking wrong.
I have 1 blink caster. And they're not gonna get to cast blink. Oh, I don't have life. Fuck me. Yeah, this complete lack of life potions is,
I'm Kaipo.
Oh, I never went to Kaipo.
Okay.
That would explain why I don't have them.
I also never went to Kaipo.
I don't know why, but he was missing until I used Berserk. I Berserk Sid, and he just soloed the boss.
Yeah, I had a single silk web. I used it in an earlier fight. It's pretty clutch.
Fuck
Yeah,
me.
go-
No, I can't beat this. I
guess
can't
I'll
even
need to
come.
find Sirens, too.
Even with battle speed all the way down, they're raping me.
Can we not?
They're destroying me. Is that a better euphemism?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not as accurate, but it's a better
Please,
euphemism.
What you got for me?
It is a poorer comparison to the other word, but yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
Destroying me does not go anywhere near to the level of what they're
Bob.
doing. It doesn't. It's not.
I'm
It's not
I'm-
near strong
Bob-
enough a word.
Bob,
I'm not using it
Number one.
again.
I understand. It's just that one, I'm asking politely.
And I'm telling you, it's not an accurate word.
and-
But okay.
and-
Oh, I forget that.
alright. Finally.
That's one of those weird quirks of this game that I always tend to forget. There you go, Cecil. That's exactly what you should be doing.
Right now, I have life potions.
Well, I'm about to go have them, but yeah. Yeah, I give up on the dark imps. I'm not going to be able to do that.
Oh.
Not without even with levels, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that.
Cool.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm gonna go see who's in this character check, and then hope for a white mage. What is the last?
Oh, shit. Okay.
You already have a white mage.
I think I already have the.
He wants
speed
another
away.
white mage.
Yeah,
I mean, he'll work in a pinch, but yeah, I mean, he would work. But yeah, now I just need lots of dense key item checks.
Mm-hmm. I mean, is this going to be a seed where pulling a treble is the correct thing to do? Because I do not have enough levels to go to the moon. It's just not going to happen. I I have neither levels nor the equipment to pull it off. Yeah, Fusoya is the hero, Galbi. Sorry, we didn't see that earlier. Yeah, this is a mop hero mode.
But I don't care to get that.
Okay, now we out-leveled that fight. 1400 with bow. Oh, and Yang can even hit. And Yang held.
Wow, there's a Yang in the seed?
He did 300.
Interesting.
Kill the boss, but he did 300.
I would have taken a Yang earlier. Now I wouldn't.
Yeah, I probably would have earlier.
He's got so many hit points now. He's been in my party forever.
I feel we've done very disparate things in this seed.
Well, I just now beat Ordeal, sir. I just beat Valvalicia.
Yeah.
Valvalis, so Arboricia.
Valvalicia. I'm gonna start calling her that. Valvalicia. Vaseline. That sounds like a parody for Glycerine by Bush. Like that's one that Weird Al missed.
Oh god. Okay.
All right.
Which apparently Glycerine was originally supposed to be like the rain, but the original recording got corrupted and it sounded like glycerine, so they just went with it. There's your random fact for the day.
I learned a new fact.
Well, that's in a way.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna jump.
Yep, reset that. I made the right decision this time. Well, I made both the right and the wrong decision at the same time. It is feasibly possible, just so you're aware. I simultaneously made both the right and wrong decisions. Oh, there's a thing I know that I don't like.
Okay, sure.
Remember, kids, don't forget to turn up your battle speed.
Yep.
Yeah, you never want to pull a Bob.
That's a D. Over here. Yep.
I think I checked this, but I don't remember what was in it. Nothing. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to go get life potions done, or heal potions and life potions.
Healer and Baron.
Yeah, heal, Baron, life is Kaipo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need both of them.
So what do I need? I think I need Sirens, and that's it.
I never did Sirens. I know y'all said they're there, but I never saw them.
Yeah, I got a few items drops I need to check still.
To be frank with you, I don't think it's going to matter. With the way these key items roll, the lack of key items, I don't think Sirens are ever going to be useful.
Yeah, they might not be. I just want to know where they are in case they are.
Right.
I'm going to take me long to check.
I got a feeling by the time I get 10 key items, I'm going to be more than enough level to beat anything I need to beat. I feel like Dan should have already beaten this seed.
Nope. It's an hour 52. This feels like a 2:30 seed.
Yeah, it does.
It's going to be at least that for me, so... Okay, so I should never need any more of those potions from here on
I'm
out.
gonna make a decision, and I hope the decision is... what's my level?
I'm here, I gotta know. Alright. A decision. Do I have shit to sell? Yes, I have that to sell. I have that to sell. That. Yep. So all y'all don't need that one.
I too am making decisions.
All right, that's a lot of gold.
All right.
Shit, was Mist rune rings? Mist was rune rings, wasn't it?
Yep.
Might as fucking well.
All right.
I've got gold to waste, so let's do that. If I accept that this is going to be my final party, then this is what we're going to do. What else could I buy? Rune, white ribbon, white rune, white. Shit. Oh, I know what it was. I know what I'm gonna do. Was it Silvera had Soma drops?
Sounds right, but I don't have my notes up right
I checked Silvera, and there's only a handful of shops I've actually checked, and Silvera sounds right.
I forgot to write it down.
Nope, not Silvera. I know it wasn't Fabul, and I'm pretty sure I never went in Mizidia. Nope. Dwarf Castle, maybe? Does that sound right? That's the only other place I can think that I've checked.
Maybe.
now. I don't have it written down for dwarf, but that could have been a failure on my note taking.
Yeah, I made some failures on note taking as well.
Well, I'll tell you if it is. I'm gonna go check. It was not Silvera. Fuck you, NPC. Yeah, it's use all the gold I got. It is Dwarf Castle if y'all want to write that down.
Okay.
Just go ahead and use them. Why not? I mean, I'd prefer 400 MP, but 290 will go a lot longer than 200 will. Okay, I have literally 2 options left, and I hate both of them. Just so you're aware.
Well, my options have opened up completely. Since being the last person to defeat Ordeal, so I'm sure you're all aware.
Yeah, I have literally 2 options, and that's it. Like, I mean, one of them is one of the 2 options is actually multiple options, but I just don't want to do it. Okay. Well, I didn't waste my time by not doing this earlier, so that's a sign, I suppose. Three options. I lied. There's one more that I just now remembered I can do. Damn it. Oh, there's one of Treble's multiple defense swords. Damn it. No, 4 options. I double lied. But I don't like any of the 4.
I think I can win that. I shouldn't go in there and shouldn't do it. But
That's what every person that has ever Destil defied in history has always said. I think I can win that one. Including Destil multiple times.
It's still good. It's still good.
It's good. I can do it. I can pull it off. I can change him. You know, I can win him over.
I can change. I can change.
I tend to prefer more the Freebird method. I can't change. Lord, I'm the bud you cannot change.
So we're gonna do
something else first.
5 options. I just fucking realized there's another thing I haven't done. I had a lot more than I thought I had. I just there's something I blinked out on that I could do.
I assumed that the thing you blanked out on was number 4.
Nope, that was actually number 5.
Okay, that gets reflected. That's
Number 4 is a reasonable thing to forget about. Well, I'm down to 4 because I just did one of the 4, or one of the 5.
Oh, that's fine. That's very fine.
Oh, well, okay. That didn't kill him last time.
All right.
Alright, so we're gonna just do this.
2 key item checks. So don't ask me why I chose to watch them both in the same day, but it's just how it happened to roll. But I watched both that Megan movie about the AI doll, the basically modern day Chucky, with AI instead of that one. And which I enjoyed. I liked it a lot.
Everyone's told me that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it's intentionally a little silly.
Yeah.
Like,
the only thing I've seen is the dancing scene.
Yeah, I mean, it's intentionally a little silly. Like, it's, you can tell they were going, because it doesn't make, I mean, she kills people in ungodly, weirdly gruesome ways, like including power washing somebody to death, that don't make any sense. So like she literally uses a power washer to kill somebody.
Horror movies, but now I might watch that movie because that's hilarious.
It is funny. It's a good one. She power washes somebody to death. Rips a kid's ear off. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And then I watched, which not really a horror movie, but I watched that Ex Machina movie, which is also the AI thing. Because it just happened to be on HBO Max, whatever you want to call it now, and I had wanted to watch it. And the thing that got me about both of them, though, very different things. The premise behind both of them is inherently flawed, because it only works. Okay, they both only work if the people in the movie make the absolutely craziest batshit decisions that nobody would ever make, you know, in any kind of like QA background, that kind of thing, because they only work because neither of the AIs have any kind of real failsafe, and nobody would ever do that. Nobody would ever, like, they go way past every version of every experimental protocol whatsoever. And like just the basic fail-safe where you could do it, the plot would be over in 2 seconds if you did it the right way.
I mean, we don't actually, like, as an engineering discipline, know how to build a fail-safe into a prevent escaping LLMs right now.
Well, but I mean, this would, in these cases, it would make sense. You would just do an arbitrary shutdown command that neither thing would be able to override. You know, and they kind of have that in Megan, but they kind of just bullshit their way through it. They're like, oh, she's just like, I got rid of that a long time ago, you know, and it doesn't make any sense how she did it. Like, you know how like Data in Next Generation, Data has the switch. Worst case scenario, you can turn them off with the switch. Like, anything would have that, and Data is far more advanced AI than anything in either of those two movies. Well, Ex Machina, that one's close. Well, I don't know. It depends on what incarnation of Data. If we take Data to his logical extreme, then like all the way until say Picard season 3 Data, then Data's a much more advanced AI.
Well, you can't turn off Data in Picard season 3. So.
Right, that's the difference. But that Data is far more advanced than what Megan is. I mean, Data in Picard season 3 is functionally both human and android at the same time in some weird way. But yeah, I'd recommend watching Megan. It was really good. Like, I liked Ex Machina a lot. It was not what I expected in the slightest, but I enjoyed it quite a lot. Okay, let's see if this was a bust. Yep, that was a bust. Now I'm down to 2 options. And I'm not prepared to do either of them. They're both very, very bad options.
Damn it.
Yep. It's nice, but it's not actually helpful.
Why am I going over? Oh, wait, I know why I'm going over here.
Let's save it anyway.
God.
Well, Dan got what he needed. He's not happy about it, but he got it. Not doing this thing cost me a seed a while back, so law of averages says that in this case it's going to be a bust, but it did literally cost me a seed once, so let's go ahead and try it. Oh, that's weird. Got a weird audio bug there.
Inventory management.
Well, I didn't think there was another screen in this.
Well played, Seed. Well played. Since I am, you know, still on my list of things to get is sirens, I just got a siren from a check.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Good job, Seed.
Thank
Man,
you,
that's just
Seed.
a
You read my
troll.
mind. Yeah, that is just a troll.
That is
Like, I know
definitely
where
a
the
troll.
sirens must be. Like, by process of elimination, I haven't needed them yet, but I know where they are.
Okay. Well, that is a key item. It may not be what I wanted, but it is definitely a key item. You snorzing over here, baby girl? This is the first one. Like, I haven't beaten 3, so I could be wrong on it, but like 3 doesn't have an airship with an interior, right?
Yes, it does.
It
No,
does.
That's the first airship with an interior.
The first airship has an interior.
Yeah,
I never got the
no,
first.
It is the first airship with an interior. It's the Invincible.
Yeah.
I
It
haven't.
shops
I've only played a little bit of 3.
That's
So
like
like,
the last airship you get. So.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like it's a giant airship that can go places other ones can't and has shops. And,
So
Yeah, it's
3 is
a-
the first one with an interior
Yeah.
airship. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The term is amidships.
It was 4 and 6 for the first 2 I ever saw. So
Yeah, it kind of sucks that the big whales. I mean, it has a free in and a big chocobo, but
was there a big chocobo in the 1 and 3?
I don't remember.
Me either.
It's been.
I think there is.
That would make sense.
So the inventory in 3 is a lot more limited.
I've got to
Unless
go
it's
back
got,
and
like,
play it again, but I was trying to play it blind, and I'm just not enjoying it trying it that way. I'm gonna have to look up and actually like understand the battle system, and like I always feel like I should be doing something other than what I'm doing. I just don't. That doesn't seem to be a game I'm gonna enjoy blind. Well played, Seed. Well played. Well played indeed. I'm not gonna say why it's well played, but it's well played. That was
You
an
got a
asshole.
siren, didn't you?
That was an asshole-ish thing to do.
Oh, you got me this time, Sheed.
You got me this time, Shade. Now I guess ugh. I'm gonna have to go look for sirens. This is the only thing that's. I don't think I have enough gold to buy any of them. If I'm gonna make any progression, I'm gonna have to level up. I don't have enough levels. Where have I not checked? I know I haven't been here. I also haven't. I didn't overlook Bacchus, did I?
They're there.
They're in Troya.
Troya.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a shop I didn't check in Troya. Okay.
It's the main shop. It's not the
Yeah,
weird
it's not
one.
the second one.
Mm. Where the hell are they? What have I not? What shops have I not checked? I know of one.
It's always the last shop you check.
Well, I'd hope it's the last shop I checked.
If you're in
but,
go mode.
Alright, what the hell can I sell? Not a lot. Enough, though. Okay. If I finish this seed with this party, this might be the strangest combination of characters I've ever taken into a Zeramis fight.
Okay, Dan, I've asked everybody else, but I never thought to ask you.
Sure.
Putting Ethernet cables into my walls
Yep.
or some amount of future proofing, because that's going to be a pain in the ass. 6A?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the conclusion I came to.
However, you are going to want to buy
Better
pre-terminated-
switches. Yeah.
Well, not just
Oh.
that, but here's the thing. There's two things about 6A you got to be careful of.
Okay.
Number one, if you do a shitty job terminating them,
Mhm.
you will not get good performance.
Okay.
Number two, you must not, under any circumstances, staple them to studs or anything.
God.
I know. I'm just saying.
Okay,
You know, they should be
yeah.
they should be in conduit.
Yes.
So-
Obviously, there are cable in my
Well, yeah, I mean, you definitely need to do it in conduit.
I'm just saying that there's dumb people out there.
Yeah.
But it's very easy with the shielding. It's very easy to fuck up the termination. So if you, I mean, I used to terminate
Hey,
Cat
errors in
5
chat.
cables a
Error.
lot, but I do not terminate Cat 6A because the shielding is just too finicky.
Okay.
I mean, newer crimping tools are better. But my advice is to, yeah, it's like if you have the ability to use pre-terminated cables,
okay.
or don't just use whatever crimper you have lying around. You would want to buy an actual a good one, or just hire somebody to do it.
Yeah, I'm just hiring someone to do it.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
not-
hire
I'm
somebody
not-
to do it, you can at least blame them.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I mean,
so
it's
I saw-
better than fucking it up yourself.
Yeah. I did see a video the other day about these, rolling the dice a bit on these AliExpress 10 gigabit switches that are
Nah,
250 bucks for an 8-port managed switch.
I don't quite need that much though. I think I need 3 4s realistically.
It
Or
depends on
a router and 2 4s.
And the other problem is that trying to get anything with multi-gig, like it makes sense, like if you're going to wire it, because the upside of 2.5 and 5 gig is that on 6A you get better cable, like you can get like better cable length.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it depends on. But at least with if you why would I? Let's see what the term. Why am I thinking?
Yeah, go ahead and do whatever you're doing.
No, I'm not. Oh, yeah, because if at least you do 6A, your house is basically future-proofed.
Exactly. Yeah. Plus, having fast local would be really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say this, Dan. I'm still iffy over the amount of money. I'm still kind of reeling over the amount of money I spent on it, but this router has been night and day different.
It's like that's
like the quality of life. My quality of life with it has gone up unbelievably. Let's just put it that way.
Did you buy a router to replace the one that comes with your ISP?
No, I bought it. The router I bought, I never used the ISP router. I bought one secondhand, but I bought it almost 7 years ago, and it was a stopgap when I bought it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new router because currently I have a Wi-Fi mesh. So which I'll keep that. I'll take that off of the current one to put out Wi-Fi, and I'll just get a non-Wi-Fi router.
Yeah, this one, Orbi 5700. Is that what it was, Dan? Do you remember?
I had the exact. It's the RBK something or other.
It wasn't cheap, I'll put it that way, but it's a beast.
You paid about $450 for a 3 satellite for a 3-point router. That's about what I would expect.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Money has lost all meaning having to do things with this house.
That's the other thing too. I mean, well, and again, it's like you're basing off quality of life, so it's like,
yeah,
how do you?
Like, we're gonna live here for at least 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, I'm planning on being here a very very long
time. It might be 30, but like,
yeah,
the very bare minimum is 5.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Is like, I plan on being in this house for a very long time, and this one is future proof for a bigger house. It'll work for it too, because this does up to 5,700 square feet, something insane like that.
Mm-hmm.
My main concern is I've got effectively an exterior wall to go through, so my hope is we just put a conduit through that.
Yeah.
So, game room is in a separate physical, not building, but.
Well, I put one of the satellites in here in the game room, and I put the other one in the pool room, and so like that covers the whole back end of the house. Which my real issue was not getting service in the bedroom.
I have to step away for just 1 minute.
Do you need us to pause?
Oh no, I'm so far behind.
Okay, I mean we will if you want us to.
But yeah, Destil, I mean, he already has a mesh, so it would be, whatever infrastructure you put on the back end is fine, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's yeah. That was not nice.
God dang it. Do that every time. Maybe not every time, but more often than not.
That was weird.
Anyway, yeah,
Exactly.
6A is pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning towards. Like, that's pretty much all my other recommendations were for that, so pretty okay with that now.
Yeah. I need to. I've been thinking about running cables in my house as well, but because of the way it's built, going through the walls is not gonna happen. So
Mhm.
I'd have to go under the house.
Yeah, I'd have to do either under or in the ceiling, and the ceiling would probably be easier. But if I was gonna do that, then like it's an
gotta-
older, it's an
We gotta
older
do a ton
house.
of rewiring anyway, so
Yeah,
you're have the electrician do this while they're doing it. So
might.
it's-
Oh yeah.
Time.
God damn it!
Fuck! Really?
Yep.
Fuck you, Destil.
Oh, I
you
thought
in-
that was
I-
good. I thought Dan had me.
Fuck you.
My turn order for this was not optimal.
Oh god, his soul's doing 7,000. Like, that was not a hard fight. He managed to snipe people every turn on the nuke counters. It just didn't matter.
I'm having to use an Excalibur in Bacchus because I never found an Avangar.
Okay, this
so.
Zeroma's fight, this Zeroma's fight slowly falling is also a thing of absolute beauty.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Yeah,
not
Crystal
super,
rings on everyone except Fasoya.
He's
so
not super
all the turns.
fast.
Where was Yang?
I have no. Was he
Yang? Fuck you, Dan.
a dwarf?
Yang was in the no. Yang was in the hook spot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Ah.
That's right. Yeah, I did. I went and did the grab the ogre chest.
I think that was the sloppiest I've ever played at Free Enterprise Seed. I'm so out of practice on Free Enterprise. I'm just gonna have to.
I'm very
slowly work.
surprised at how close we are, though.
Yeah, this is a bad turn order. This is a bad
really
turn
thought I
order.
was
Well, I don't
way-
know that I can beat. I don't know that I can beat him. This is a suboptimal Zeramis
I thought I
layout.
was way behind on that one. I ended up doing like 5 sirens.
Was it-
I did too many sirens. I should as soon as
Okay.
he got nuke, I should have just left.
I
Oh, I
did
love
one
the instant he
siren.
got nuked.
I did one siren past that to get up to 2,000 HP with the other two.
I left the instant he got nuke.
I
They
did
were
one
exactly
siren
where I
after
thought I
that.
was, so I had mentally kept track of all of the item shops correctly.
Oh, that's a good one. Coyote miss.
Yeah, that was a fun seed.
Okay.
I'm sorry that there were no tents.
No,
But
there
the
were
rest of
There
it
were
was
tents.
fun.
Yeah, to start.
They
Oh, so
were-
we didn't start with that.
Yeah.
Treble, are you DNFing?
Yeah, I'm gonna DNF. Everybody else is as soon as Bob's done, because I'm
Is there-
nowhere near.
Cease is doing. He did 5,200 damage right there. I guess it's
I don't have a
YOLO.
ninja
3 nuke casters.
strat.
Just cast nuke until the cows come home.
Yeah.
That's what I should have done. If I had done
Yeah.
that, I probably would have won.
Oh yeah, I wasn't doing nuke strat. I wasn't doing reflex strats. I was just beating him up with Cecil and Yang and sitting on my caster's turns.
I mean, he's gonna kill one of the guys, and it's probably not worth healing him.
Yeah, I left Fasoya down the second time because whatever. He had cast one spell. That's all he needs
Oh,
to
I
do.
did. Shit. I forgot to. That's one thing I forgot to do. Got the fucking
Did you
Artemis
get
still on
the
her.
did you get the pan or did you get the pink tail?
I got a pink
Pink
tail.
tail.
I got the pan. Okay. Pan was faster. I was definitely behind.
No, I could have done that a lot faster than if I did. I just kept putting it off because I forgot about it.
Was that in the Odin slot?
No, it was the
Okay.
it was
You had to
The
go to
gi-
the giant, get the rat tail.
yeah,
Ooh,
the
yeah,
giant,
yeah,
the rat
no.
tail. I had access
Yeah,
to the
no.
giant for a very long time and just didn't do it.
Yeah,
like
it's just
dumbass.
just a behemoth was just sitting there with the pan. Just go to the moon.
Well, I was avoiding going to the moon because I didn't have enough levels to do the moon.
Oh no, the picture of shame.
I haven't used that in a while.
Yeah, I just need to get back in practice. This is like the
Oh
third
yeah,
seed.
that was close though. Jeez, especially with all the routing differences. That's actually what's interesting is we did deeply different routes.
Oh, what did I should just catch your for it. I forgot I had a new.
What was your party, Dan?
Same as Bob. The two
Okay.
Palums, Rosa.
Yeah, I've got Rosa, Cecil, who I picked up literally at the end. I picked
Oh,
them up.
I kept him the whole game basically.
Oh, I didn't get them. I had Cecil, but I traded him out. Like I did most of the game with Tella and Sid, and then I just got Rosa and successful at the end. I did Bahamut, Lunar Path, started clearing out the moon, and then as soon as I found the pan, I did a quick Siren grind because that was my 10th key item.
I don't know when I didn't even realize I had 10. So I
That was literally my 10th.
the rat tail had to have been my 10th, just process of elimination.
I had 10. No, the rat tail was my 10th item.
It had to have been because I got the pink tail. I have 12, and then I got the pink tail, and I got the crystal, and that gives me. That had to be it because that gave me 12 key items.
I had 11. I finished with the crystal. Crystal was my last key item.
So I should have, where I made the executive decision to do something I shouldn't have, and I went to the moon too early.
Oh, so
Oh, you pulled a treble. Yeah.
I went to the moon too early and struggled there for a little bit, and then
He's
somebody
medio
knocked on my
phase.
door, and I was like,
And he just missed everybody.
Wyvern was not a problem, but I imagine it would have been if you went there early. I couldn't touch Okapogo. I reset out of that one.
Where was Ogopogo? Oh, that
On
was in the
the
Wyvern
first
spot.
altar.
Okay.
yeah, the first
No,
one.
it's on the first altar.
I couldn't beat the dick imps. I quit.
I could have gone back and beating them, but I figured if that was progression, Dan had already won, so I did.
I did
something
too.
else.
I mean, I thought the
It
same
was the key
thing.
item.
That's
That was
time.
progression.
I thought the same thing, but I mean, if
But I could have just gone
I
back
could
after that
easily,
stuff.
I could easily have gone and done the giant way earlier than I did, and would have cut probably 40 minutes off this seed. Because I
They were
I spent a
all within 5 minutes of each
long
other.
time looking for that 4th key item.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was good. I liked that. That was.
I have to
It
get
was
used to the. Like,
I mean, at least
having
it was close.
less armor.
Yeah, the seed is kind of brutal trouble. I'm gonna apologize for that. If you're rusty, I kind of push things a little bit harder than I should.
No, it's fine. It's okay. It's a good way to get back. The thing I'm rusty, I can handle the fights. The fights are no problem. The rusty bit is routing.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see where the adamant was.
it was-
the
I
other
never,
guy?
I never got the adamant.
Never
Yeah.
got it.
I saw. Where was it? It was.
It had to be on the moon. Literally, it had to be on the
Picture-
moon.
Yeah,
There's
Picture.
could have been Luca Key.
It was.
no, it wasn't
on
Luca
the
Key.
moon.
No, I checked Luca Key. That was.
I did Luca Key.
I think it was.
It was
on the moon.
nothing. It was another
I don't
power.
remember. I reset out of it. It was a
Luca Key
bad
was
item,
another-
like a
It was in a
power
monster.
pass.
It was in a monster in a box chest.
No.
The adamant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Luca Key was another power
Oh,
shirt.
the spoon was
Yeah.
in Zot.
Yeah, I got the spoon. I had the
I had
fucking
the spoon.
spoon. Yeah, that was one of
There
my
was
key
another
items.
case where being dumb, where it's like I didn't do that. I said, well, I'll just wait till I get the Earth Crystal.
I did that late. I did that right before I went back to try Barbarisha again.
You remember when I said that I had 5? That I realized I actually had 5 checks. I was doing
Yeah.
the spoon check when I was saying that. That was the 4th. That was the 5th one that I did.
Okay.
And then I had the moon. Okay, what did I have left? I had the moon. I had the Baron altar down at the bottom. I had the giant, and then there was one other one that I'm forgetting off the top. Oh, I had the 2 in the hook spot. If I had not wasted my time going and doing the hook, that would have helped a lot. That would have made a big
Yeah, I had
difference.
So I just had Odin and the Dark Imps left on the blue planet
Yeah.
when I
Odin
finished.
wasn't anything. It was a white
Yeah.
spear. Anyway, this was good. This was fun. Thanks
Yeah,
for.
I had fun with this one.
Was there even a cane in the seed?
If there was, it was after the giant or at the
Has
top.
anyone?
Of
No one got the Earth Crystal, right?
No one got the Earth Crystal, and no one
I
beat.
peeked. I
What's-
peeked in there.
Did
Yeah,
anybody
I
do?
did.
I had the Pikage. Did anybody do it?
Yeah, I did. That
No.
was a Sid.
Okay.
Yeah. That's-
I don't know about the back, the guillotine character, but the front one was Girl Twin.
Okay.
Well, thanks for playing, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Come back on Wednesday where we continue beating Castlevania 2. And then possibly, I don't know, maybe Mario's on Thursday. Who knows?
Yeah, we could probably do a Mario on
'Cause
Thursday.
we
I'll
haven't
be
had
around.
Raz on Mario's in a while. So
Yeah. Yeah, we could float it. Probably get a butt face. Anybody, you know.
And you don't want a butt face. That you need to go have a doctor look at that.
We deal with butt face. He's around. So Yeah,
That's
Earth and
basically
Adamant.
it.
We're Earth and
We're in the
Adamant. We're
same
both in the.
room.
What is
Oh
the?
my
Is
God.
the? What's the
That's
one with the two? The D
Two
lunar.
lunars.
It's the
Yeah, that's
D-lunar.
usually the one I pop if I'm
Yeah.
still need levels and feel behind on items.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing where you'll fight one boss and get 2 key items in the game, but I didn't need it.
I had
But I
the
didn't
leg.
now. I
Yeah,
thought about it.
I had the legend, but
Because Rosa still, I think, has 2 free item slots.
oh yeah, she
Don't
didn't
think
have
she
much.
has
She
I don't
didn't have
think she
much
has
for
any
me.
body armor, and I don't think I guess
I
she
had a
doesn't have
power
stat.
sash on her.
She had a white shirt on for me.
Everyone's got a crystal ring except Fasoya, who's wearing a diamond bracer. Or diamond ring.
Do you want to see what the what's his face is? Because I'm fighting it right now.
I think I've got the heart. I could go listen to this.
Anyway, well, I'm gonna.
I mean, if you
guys
want to know
can
what it is, I'm literally about to go get the, get whatever the key item is. I'm just.
do
I
that,
gotta eat.
post
yeah.
in chat. You gotta eat and you have to watch Strange New Worlds. So go do that.
No, my wife is out of town until Monday.
Oh, really? I thought she
Yep.
was just.
Wait, we already watched this. Oh, the crossover one, yeah.
Yes.
I won't tell her that because otherwise she might watch it without me. I'll tell her that. She won't watch it without me.
Well, I'll keep an eye on chat and see what that ultimate weapon ends up being. But thanks for playing, guys, and see you next time.
Thank
Later.
I'm
All
waiting
right,
for the
as-
music to stop.
As always, thank you guys for having me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's good to have
absolutely.
you, Trouble.
All right, I'll talk to you later. I gotta go.
All right, see you, buddy.
All right, bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some to eat.
All right, the music stopped. Now I hit the button. All right.
And you
see
hit the
guys
button
later.
right as I beat the boss, so it would have another 10 seconds would have been enough to find out what the item was.
Well, no, the Adam. I mean, you still would have to go and.
Okay, still gotta go back to Carkle.
Yeah, but take 2 seconds.
Oh,
That animation takes a minute.
You'll tell me in chat.
Maybe not. We'll see. If I remember.
Anyway, have a good night, guys.
No? Triton dagger. That is not what I expected. All right, let's go ahead and end.